Who's got the rocket launcher? I say we blow it up. Now fire that thing.
It's for the city of sports, playing with a giant Nick. With my man S. Dot Dog.
That's him.
You feel the vibe?
That's me.
We going live.
That's us.
That like button shared, you been subscribed.
Stadium.
That MetLife, Big Blue, home of the Braves.
Yeah.
That turnpike, you can see that's where the game's played. NFL one day, then it's the NBA. Madison Square Garden, that's where the Knicks play. This that NY Logan, North don't get broken. Legalized mean this shit smoking. I'm on topic, dropping another episode. The game winner, trade, maybe a field goal. Everybody right now doing the wave. You tune in, the show called TheMan-Cave. I see the chat, they always doing their thing. Big views, 85 inch screen. The game's on, you rush and bleed. Remain calm, you on the road and chill. Do the watch along, the show's on. The host, you know it's S-God. It's no telling, the panel filled with guest stars. You now rocking with the voice, you know what it is. It's your boy J Boogie. You now rocking with my man S-God. I support him to the fullest, you heard? My man Mike Blaze. This is Alter Productions. What that mean? We about to alter everything that's playing. Tune in. My man S.G.O.D. Support the show. Subscribe, share it. Most importantly, hit that like button.
What's good? What's good? Salute to the orange and blue skies, man. You already know what the vibes is, man. Salute Knicks Nation. Tonight, Knicks versus the Utah Jazz on this road trip, on this 5-game road trip, the fourth of a 5-game road trip. The Knicks are 1-2 on this road trip, man, with back-to-back losses in LA against the Lakers and the Clippers. Knicks with 39 turnovers in the last 2 games. Don't know what's going on. Mikal Bridges has been playing like shit, you know, with 7 points in 2 games combined. Yo, he got to get it going. Like I said, tonight we're playing the Utah Jazz, a team that is decimated with injuries tonight. No Lauri Markkanen, no Jaren Jackson, no Yusuf Nurkic, no Walker Kessler. So the Knicks have no excuse to not win this game tonight in Utah to salvage something of this road trip. They're going to play Friday night in Indiana. That's going to be another battle. And also tonight for the Knicks, I think no Josh Hart tonight. So I think it's going to be Landry Shamet in the starting lineup. So we will see, man. But Knicks versus the Jazz tonight. Knicks coming in at 41-25 on the season. Jazz coming in at 20-45 on the season. Jazz are in full tank mode. While the Knicks, like I said, Knicks have been imploding these last couple of games out west against the Lakers and the Clippers. 2 losses that I did not see coming. I thought the Knicks should have won both of those games. So they got to dig in tonight against the Jazz, who are decimated tonight. So, hey, Knicks got to get this dub tonight, man. So we will see, man. Thank you for tapping this live stream, Knicks versus the Jazz. If this is your first time to the Man Cave podcast, make sure you hit that like and subscribe button. Also share it on all social media platforms, as well as the Aboriginal Sports Networks. The links are right there in the chat. It costs you nothing. It is free, man. Just hit that subscribe button. And if you're following on X, formerly Twitter, all you got to do is just hit the follow button for Scott Media and the Man Cave podcast, as well as the Aboriginal Sports Network. So I'm about to tip off in a few minutes, but I think Ace Bailey will be playing tonight for the Jazz. So that should be good to see the local kid from out here and from the Atlanta area and stuff like that. Ace Bailey, the Jazz rookie tonight. I think Keontae George is going to be playing also. So we will see, man. So it should be a good game. Well, for the Knicks, no Josh Hart. And like I said, for the Jazz, no Lauri Markkanen, no Jaren Jackson Jr., no Yusuf Nurkic. And also, like I said, Walker Kessler's out for the season. Salute, shout out to the chat. Tyrone, salute, soldier. You already know what it is. Orange and blue skies. Leaf, what's good, bro? What's good? Bro. I turned that game on last night. I was like, I can't believe it, man. I was like, I got the alert on my phone. It's like, he's at 70. I was like, 78 points. I said, what? Nah, this got to be a typo. Man, I turned to that game, man. I was like, yo, they had like 3-4 guys around Bam Adebayo. They did not want him to break that record, man, but they kept fouling him. So, hey, Bam went to the free throw line and broke the record with Kobe, you know, but couldn't get the Wilt, man. That Wilt one is going to be so hard to break, man, because it's not too many minutes in a game. And also, you got to spread the ball around. Not unless you're going to take every single shot in the whole game by yourself to get to that 100, man. So I don't see that happening. But shout out to Bam Adebayo, man. Great game for him last night, man. 83 points. He was 20 of 43 from the field. Very efficient. But at the free throw line, he went 39 times to the free throw line, 32 of 39. I said, God damn. He took more free throws than an entire damn team. 39 free throws, one person, 32 out of 39 on his record-breaking 83-point night. So he now he's in second place with the record now, man. Shout out to Bam Adebayo, man. Excellent game. Like I said, great, great accomplishment, man. I couldn't even believe that, man. I was like, 83 points, Bam Adebayo, and then 150 to 126 was the final score. And that game didn't even go to overtime, I don't believe. So that's just a 48-minute game. But Bam Adebayo was very efficient. And shout out to Bam, because like I said, when Bam first came in this league, Bam couldn't hit the side of a barn. I mean, but you see, he's been working on his shots and stuff like that, man. And you can tell he worked on his game, and look what he is. He become a perennial all-star and all that type of stuff, and Olympian and all that stuff, man. So shout out to Bam Adebayo, man. You know, like I said, from 1 year out of Kentucky, one and done and stuff like that. So big shout out to Bam. And like I said, I hope more guys will take more, he'd be like a role model to some other guys, pattern their game and stuff like that. And hard work pays off, man. Like I said, and he's reaping the benefits of everything that, that he's sowing right now. So kudos to Bam Adebayo and the Miami Heat, man. But I'm pretty sure they're going to play that game over and over as a classic game. So if you missed it, I'm pretty sure you can get it on what's that, ESPN Classic or something like that. It'll probably be on ESPN Classic and stuff like that. So great game, man. So yeah, man. But Bam had the breaking news compared to during the NFL preseason, trades and free agency and stuff like that. So, that was the one news. And then the other news was the Max Crosby deal, where the Ravens pulled out of the Max Crosby deal and reneged on the deal and stuff like that due to medical reasons and stuff like that, which I knew. You can't blame them for it, plus, today was when it went final. So, so hey, they protected themselves, make sure to look at the medical and stuff like that, because 2 first-round pick is a lot of premium picks to give up, for a player and stuff like that. So they trust their doctors and they went in a different direction and stuff like that. So those are like the 2 breaking news yesterday: the Max Crosby trade nixed, and also Bam Adebayo with the basketball world with 83 points, man. So great, man. It was great for the game of basketball and stuff like that. So I'm happy for Bam. So, but the Knicks got to get on the ground. Karl Anthony Towns last game, 35 points, 12 boards, but it was in a losing effort, man, against the LA Clippers. So hopefully, like I said, get the win tonight. But, they play the Pacers on Friday. That's the game. Like, the Pacers will be up for that game, so the Knicks got to be ready for that game. But Knicks really got to get themselves together, man, going down this stretch, man. They got to be more consistent. Instead of being inconsistent, they got to be more consistent. You know what I'm saying? Get this dub and start playing these games. All the core 4 players really got to step their game up and, come to play. Every game you got to come to play. Every game means, it's a big game. So right now we're in the 3rd, but possibly the 4th seed right now with the Cavaliers, because the Cavs are playing tonight. I think they're playing the Magic. So I'll have to tap in and see what they're doing over there. But the last time I checked, it was tied up at 62. So we'll see what happens with that game. Cavs are on the road against the Magic. So about to tip off in a few minutes. We'll see what the Jazz lineup will be. Like I said, once again, Jazz have a lot of key players out in this game tonight, so we will see what they'll look like. And for the Knicks, Josh Hart is not playing tonight, so I think Landry Shamet will be in the starting lineup with for the Knicks. Matter of fact, let me look at that. Check that out of town score. Let me see what the Cavs and the Magics are doing right now. Right now, in the 3rd quarter, Magic's up 68-67, so it's a close game. So real close. So early 3rd quarter, halftime score: Pelicans 60, Toronto 58. The 2 10 o'clock games: Houston at Denver, and then Charlotte at Sacramento. And the last game, Timberwolves at the Clippers. So been a lot going on as far as NFL free agency and stuff like that. So after free agency is over, then it'll be the NFL draft. But right now, the free agency. So lots going on in the world of sports right now. Like I said, Knicks so far off road trip. Knicks are on their 4th game of this Western road trip, man. Knicks are 1-2 on the trip. Hopefully they can go 500, 2-2, and then get the game in Indiana. But first things first, got to take care of business tonight against the undermanned and shorthanded Utah Jazz. So we'll see what Ace Bailey and the Jazz will do tonight. Yeah, I know they got some guys out. I don't know. I mean, injuries is part of it, but also it could be tanking too because the Jazz are in full tank mode because they are trying to get their pick and get their get their player this year in the draft, man. 'Cause I think the league is going to try to do something about the tanking in the offseason and stuff like that. I wish they would try to do it now because right now the Wizards owe the Knicks a draft pick, but if it's top 8, the Wizards keep it, and if it falls out of the top 8 to number 9, then goes to the Knicks. So the Wizards are doing everything in their power to lose. All right, the starting lineup for the Jazz: Keontae George, Ace Bailey, Bryce Sensabaugh, Cody Williams, and Kyle Filipowski. And for the Knicks, Jalen Brunson, Landry Shamet, Mikal Bridges, OG Anunoby, and Karl Anthony Towns. So Sensabaugh, Keontae George, and Cody Williams or Kyle Filipowski. So Towns better go to work tonight, man. Towns and these guys got to go to work. Bridges and all these guys, they got to step up and just get a blowout win. But like I said, man, more importantly, like I said, I'm just want to watch these Knicks against good teams, man. Teams like this is undermanned. It's like they don't prove nothing to me. I got to see when they play good teams. That's when it counts. Because like I said, getting down to the playoff, you're supposed to be getting into peak performance right now. You're supposed to be peaking right now as you get in going into the playoffs. And if you also Leaf Diggy, man, if you're some Brooklyn Nets fans, man, make sure you go and tap over there and subscribe to Leaf Diggy right now. I'm Brooklyn Nets content creator, man.
So make sure you go. Has you covered with our 3-for-all program. That's 3 years.
All right, Knicks with the ball. Tap is up. Knicks with the ball. Brunson over to Towns. Towns with the ball over to Brunson. Brunson down to OG Anunoby. OG down the baseline, lays it up. No good. Rebounds, gets his own rebound. OG throws it to Towns over the Bridges. His 3-point shot is up and good, and it's about time. Mikal Bridges is on the board. 3-0 Knicks. All right, Jazz with the ball. George into the front court, guarded by Shamet. Over to Filipowski at the elbow. Filipowski with the ball. Down to the corner, over to Sensabaugh. Sensabaugh, free throw line. Over to Ace Bailey for his 3-point shot is up and no good. Rebounded by OG Anunoby. Here comes the Knicks. OG into the front court, over to Bridges. Another 3-point shot is up. No good. Rebounded by Filipowski. Over to Sensabaugh. Sensabaugh in the corner to Sensabaugh. Now his 3-point shot is good, and we're tied at 3. OG with the ball, inbounds to Brunson. Brunson into the front court, over to Towns. Back to Brunson. Brunson at the top of the key, guarded by Filipowski on a switch. Down to Towns. Down the corner to Shaman. He had a wide open shot over to OG. Back to Brunson. Brunson in the lane with Bailey. Brunson, fall away jump shot is up. No good. Rebounded by Filipowski. Over to George. George into the front court. Filipowski down the lane. Off the glass and in, and the Jazz take the lead 5-3. So good strong move by Kyle Filipowski. Knicks with the ball into the front court. Bridges over to Towns. Towns guarded by Filipowski, and he is fouled. So Towns will be at the free throw line for 2. Marvin LaShore, what's good? Knicks need to Mitch. Yeah, man. Hey, Mitch need to be in Atlanta. It's about time. They got to put him. They got to put him in there, man. They could play him on back to back. They haven't tried all season, but I won't mind them playing back to back and stuff like that, man. All right, Towns at the free throw line for 2. All right, Towns' first free throw is up, and it's good. Like I said, thank you guys for tapping this live stream, Knicks versus Jazz. If this is your first time to the Man Cave podcast, as well as the Aboriginal Sports Network, please hit that like and subscribe button. The links are right there in the chat. Just scroll up, and it takes you nothing, man. It's totally free, costs you nothing. If you're following on X or Twitter, make sure you hit the follow button. All right, Towns' second free throw is good, and we're tied at 5. Jazz inbounds to George. George with the ball into the front court, guarded by Shamet. George over to Sensabaugh, over to Bailey. Bailey now in the corner to Sensabaugh. Another 3-point shot, and it's good again. So Sensible is coming out on fire. 8-5 Jazz. Timeout on the floor in New York. And Knicks call timeout. So, yeah, I don't know what's going on with the defense. Like I said, there's really nobody in here to double team, though. There's really nobody to double team. Don't understand what is the defensive so Mike Brown calls another early timeout. Like I said, this is on these road games for the Knicks, man. Like I said, they gotta play. They gotta play hard on every possession, man. 48-minute game, 2-hour game. You gotta come ready to play. Don't matter if the team is undermanned or not. You gotta come ready to play. So hopefully, like I said, Knicks get the defensive intensity up, get some stops, and let's take control of this game. Check on that Cavs. Orlando now up 75-71, but like I said, it's 7:06 early third quarter, so game is still there. So we'll check back in there because the Cavs and the Knicks, I believe, are basically like a half game, and the Knicks have a lead or probably tied with the Cavs. So Knicks got to start getting some distance, man. They had a great opportunity, but lost 2 in a row in LA, man, to the Lakers and the Clippers. Like I said, 2 losses I did not see coming, man. But that's what happens when you don't, give your all out there on the court, man. You got to come ready to play. So I want to see after the timeout how the Knicks going to come out after the timeout, man. Like I said, Sensible has been the score for the Jazz with 2 3-point shots. So look like they're playing a tribute video right now for Jordan Clarkson, former Jazz player when he was in Utah. Nice. Yeah, he was there in Utah for 5.5 years with the Jazz. Josh Hart always giving him a hard time, man. All right, back to action. Knicks with the ball. Bridges with the ball in the front court over to Brunson. Jazz are showing a little trap over to Shaman. Shaman in lane. His free throw line jump shot is up and good. 8-7. Need some more of that. Jazz inbound. Sensible ball over to George. George ahead to Filipowski. Guarded by Towns. Filipowski at the top of the key now. Over to George. Around the screen and an offensive foul on Kyle Filipowski. So it'll be Knicks ball. All right. Knicks with the ball. Towns with the ball now at the top of the key. Towns throws back to Bridges, but it is out of bounds. Saying it's off the Knicks. Come on, man. All right. Jazz on inbounds. Up 1, 8-7. Jazz with the ball. George into the front court. George at the top of the key. Over to Sensible again. And he hits another 3-point shot. It's like, yo, at some point, are the Knicks gonna realize, like, hey, these guys, Every game is somebody hitting shots, a bunch of 3-point shots that the Knicks just don't pick up. 11-8. Knicks with the ball. Brunson. His 3-point shot is up, and that's good. 11-10. Jazz with the ball. George in the lane. Shot is up, off the glass, good, and a foul. So Keontae George will be at the free throw line to complete the 3-point play. Foul is on Shamit. George's free throw is up, and it's good. 14-10 Jazz. Early first quarter, 8:56 left to go in the quarter. Jazz underman, but still coming out shooting good early on. All right, Knicks inbounds. Brunson over to Shamit. Shamit with the ball. Shamit over to Brunson. Brunson over to Shamit, and the ball is stolen by the Jazz. Center ball. And Jalen Brunson says a foul on Brunson. He thought he took a charge. So Sensabaugh is at the free throw line. Sensabaugh has 9 points. First free throw is no good, but Sensabaugh is killing the Knicks. It's like they got to put a stop to these guys, man. It's like and his second free throw is good. 15-10 Jazz. All right, Knicks with the ball. Brunson over to Shamit. And Jazz show trap Brunson into the front court. Brunson being chased. Throws to Towns. I don't think the Knicks just don't understand how to break a press. Just like, man, somebody should go to the basket. And Towns shot is up. No good. Rebounded by Filipowski. Here comes the Jazz. George into the front court. Corner, Ace Bailey. His 3-point shot is good. So Jazz up 8, 18-10. All right, so it looked like the Knicks will. So it looked like they're reviewing to see if there's a flagrant foul. Samani, what's good? Salute. Here we are with these Knicks again, man. I don't understand how these guys come out flat every damn game, man. Against an undermanned Utah Jazz team. Sensible and hit like 3-point shots. It's like you would think Bridges are, and nobody's like, step up there and get on the guy, man. I just don't understand how they just, man. You got wing defenders and wing side, and these guys are just not defending, man. It's like Sensible and hits like 3-point shots. When are you going to sit up there and say, hey, maybe I might need to go out there and stick and guard him? He's the only one who's making shots. Stay out there with him. Where are you going? There's nobody to even double team on this team. That's what I'm saying. Sometimes the defensive thing is just so stupid. It's like that shows you like a bunch of weak defenders, just a bunch of weak defenders. You got to stay with your man. You can't tell me you can't stay in front of any damn man in the NBA. You got to stay in front of somebody. It just don't make no damn sense. The defensive lapses and stuff like that is just like, to me, it's just effort. They just don't want to put forth the effort. But every time you don't put forth the effort, you will get embarrassed. Teams will embarrass you because we don't lost 2 games in a row that we shouldn't have even lost to the Clippers or the Lakers. It's like, and the Jazz got like about 5 or 6 players out tonight. It's like, and they still putting forth the effort. So looking at the review to see what's if it's going to be a flagrant, what is it going to be? Yeah, I don't even think it's going to take too long. And then even on that play when Brunson gets knocked down, none of his teammates go over there to the guy. They just did it. Like I said, these guys are just a bunch of punks. Just a bunch of punks. You watching your point guard getting leveled, and you just standing around looking at him and not even going over to. This is what I keep talking about. Like I said, today's NBA is just soft. These guys are just soft, man. Soft, soft, soft. I won't even want to play a bunch of punks. It's like, yo, he's like, it's just like I said, players today just soft, 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 soft. So it was a flagrant foul. But nobody stepped up. Nobody stepped up to come to his aid. Now, if Alvarado's out there in the court, he's going to come to his aid. But you got OG Anunoby, Mikal Bridges, Karl Anthony Towns, Shaman. Nobody comes over there and just everybody just looks at him and just like, yo, yeah, that's cool, right? Freaking bunch of punks, man. I can't stand it. Like I said, no one is like, your team got to be strong. You can't be a bunch of wussies and stuff like that, man. You got to play like you got to be a man. And Brunson will be on the free throw line for the free throws. All right, Brunson's first free throw is good, and his second free throw is no good. And like I said, that's what has been going on. They've been splitting free throws. But on the road, like I said, you can't continue to fall behind. You can't fall behind and keep trying to make a comeback for no reason. These are games you shouldn't even have to make no comeback. You're supposed to be playing strong. You should be playing on 100. Everybody should be giving it 100. They should be on go. All right, Knicks inbounds. Towns with the ball. Towns back to Brunson at the elbow, guarded by Sensabaugh. Brunson around the Town screen over to Shaman in the corner to OG Anunoby. His three-point shot is good, 18-14. It's just like the Knicks are just playing like they just like walking in molasses or something like that. It's just like when I look at them, it's just like they just play slow. All right. Jazz with the ball. Sensabaugh. Shot is up. No good. Rebounded by Towns. Towns with the ball ahead to Brunson. Brunson with the ball over to Towns. Pull up three-point shot from the top of the key. No good. Rebounded by Sensabaugh. Out to George. George with the ball ahead to Filipowski. Filipowski in the post with Towns. Down low to Sensabaugh. Shot is blocked, but Sensabaugh gets a shot back. Filipowski, a wide open three-point shot, and he knocks it down. 21-14. This is unbelievable, bro. All right, Knicks with the ball now. Brunson with the ball. Backs to Towns. Towns guarded by Filipowski. Back to Brunson. Brunson with the ball. Looking. Finds Bridges. Bridges over to Brunson. Pull up three-point shot from the elbow is no good. Rebounded by Keontae George. Here comes the throws ahead to Cody Williams for the dunk. 23-14. 9-point Jazz lead. Knicks with the ball. Brunson with the ball. Walking the ball up. This is all they do. Walk the ball up. They don't want to play fast. They want to play slow. And this is why these young teams are just going to keep running them out the gym. Bridges over to Anunoby. Over to Towns. Towns back in Filipowski. Fall away shot. Why would you take that shot? Air ball rebounded by the Jazz. That's a tough. Why would you take that shot? And Knicks with the ball stolen ahead to Towns. And Towns can, oh my God. Over to Shamit in the lane. This is ridiculous. Over to Brunson. Towns couldn't even handle the ball. Brunson's shot is up, no good, but he's fouled. This is terrible, man. Towns ahead of the pack and can't even handle a pass, and they couldn't even get a fast break point. He's just so slow. It's crazy, man. So Brunson will be at the free throw line, but like I said, the Knicks is on for some reason Knicks have just been bad free throw shooting team in the course of some games. They just like split too many free throws, and like I said, especially like the guards. The guards are supposed to be your better shooters than the forwards and the centers and stuff like that. So substitution like Kevin Love will check in for the Jazz, and look like Mitchell Robinson and Diawara and Jordan Clarkson will check in for the some little wholesale changes for the Knicks. All right, Brunson's second free throw is up and is good. 23-16. Knicks should not even be trailing in this game at all. All right. Jazz with the ball. George with the ball into the front court. George, and foul is on Clarkson. Man, come on, bro. You just came into the game. You just came into the game. All right. Jazz with the ball. Bailey with the ball. Throws, and it is out of bounds. It'll be. They said Knicks touched it. All right. George with the ball inbounds to Bailey, and it's an offensive foul on Ace Bailey. So it'll be Knicks ball. All right. So Knicks will inbounds down 7 with 6 minutes left to go. Mid first quarter. Brunson with the ball into the front court. Brunson over to Bridges. Bridges over to Clarkson. Back to Brunson at the top of the key. Around the Robinson screen over to Clarkson. Clarkson in the paint. Out to Diawara. Wide open 3-point shot is up. No good. Rebounded by Williams. Here comes the Jazz. Ahead to George. George with the ball. George. Shot is blocked by and throws ahead to Clarkson. Clarkson. And he misses the layup. Oh my God. You got to be kidding me, man. And Jazz with the ball. George with the ball. George. The Ace Bailey shot is up and good. 26-16. So 10-point Jazz lead. Knicks with the ball into the front court. Brunson with the ball over to Clarkson. Back to Brunson. Brunson over to Bridges. Over to Diawara. Now to Clarkson. Wide open 3-point shot. No good. Rebounded by the Jazz. Ahead to George. Throws ahead to Oshiba. Shot is up. No good. And rebounded by the Knicks. Clarkson. Clarkson with the ball into front court. Over to Brunson. Brunson with the ball. Over to Clarkson. Fakes the shot. Clarkson back out to Brunson. 3-point shot from the corner is no good. Rebounded by Robinson out to Clarkson. Another 3-point shot. No good. Rebounded by Brunson. These kids are just like the misses Brunson down low to Clarkson, who puts it up, and then finally 26-18. Timeout on the floor, Jazz. The Knicks are just, you got to be kidding me. Clarkson, even on that fast break, how do you slow down on a fast break and then you miss the layup? Go in there to dunk the ball. It's like unbelievable, man. This is crazy, and this is part of the reason why the Knicks are losing games because of the effort level of guys out there. Carl Anthony Towns couldn't get the fast break, couldn't handle the pass. Jordan Clarkson ahead of the pack, and he can't. He is like he has no what you call it, no jets, no nothing. Is just slow as heck, and he gets it, and he just blows a layup. Can't dunk the ball, can't do anything. It's just like sometimes just is like, what are we paying these guys for, man? It's just like, man, it's just like damaged goods. Damaged goods. This is just crazy. This is any way you just look at this thing is just like can't believe some of these guys like, bro, yeah. You're playing against a team that's decimated. They're coming out playing with more fire than you are. That is just it's just like unbelievable. And I know, I mean, the game is early, but this is how the Knicks start losing a lot of games. They fall behind. It's like no reason to fall behind. You should always do your dominance or whatever, what I'm saying? Just dominate from start to finish, wire to wire. days of X-Men and Mason. Yeah, man. Call a sanitation department. Come pick up the trash. Yeah, man. These dudes, like I said, man. Yo, what's good, D? Like I said, man, there's just no excuse, man. Like I said, these teams, like I said, these dudes just don't bring it. I just don't. You just don't. It's like some of these guys just don't have it in them, man. It's just like, and I'm glad it's being exposed and you saying these games and stuff like that. These teams just expose them like, yo, there's nothing, ain't nothing these teams are doing. It's just these players just don't have it like that.
Well, these dudes is going to be subjected to slow starts, but
it can't be subjected to slow start every game. That's what I'm saying. I mean, you got to be ready for games. This is you're in the NBA. I mean, you got to get up for every team. And it's like, I know somebody's like, oh, you can't just say you can't get up for certain teams. You haven't even won a championship. That's what I'm saying. It's like, and that's what I say with some of these teams. They figure they've been to the top. You haven't been to the top. You know what I'm saying? You look at them play. He just pushed Bridges off. No call. No call. No call. It's just crazy, man. It's dudes are just disrespecting. Even on the play with Brunson gets knocked down. Nobody comes to his defense and all that type of stuff. Like I said, these dudes are just soft, man. It's just soft. It don't matter. Like I said, these guys look the part. They don't play the part. Like I said, it's just soft, man. I can't even respect guys like that because it's stupid.
Well, you know that was a broken play. That was like people was already shooting down court.
Nobody would shoot down. They wasn't shoot down court. When Brunson got pushed, they were still standing around there to try to get a rebound. When he hit him and pushed him down, they were still all five players were standing right there. If you go back and watch it, they just punks. You watch it, they're punks. That's all it is. And it's like, and that's what these past players be showing us like, yo, look at these guys, man. They just soft. They're soft. And yeah, it's like I said, these guys could be 6'7", like 270 pounds, rock solid like Maximus, and they still won't even go out. They won't crush a grape. That's how soft these guys are. Soft.
These dudes is erratic all over the board. Like I said,
Mitchell Robinson just missed a putback. Exactly. I mean, just an easy dunk. It's just like, what are you guys doing? This is why I keep talking about. These guys are not giving a full effort out there, man. That's what I'm saying. That's what it looks like on this. You can't tell me like, look at these other teams. You losing to the Clippers and to the Lakers, and then you coming against the Jazz, who got like about 6 players out or 5 players out, and they just toying with you right now. And all they doing is making shots. That's all they doing is making shots. It ain't nothing that they're doing like so, you know what I'm saying? Get out there and make shots. That's what I keep saying is like, hey, you got to get the buckets. You got to make shots. There's like no excuses in here. Making shots. Clarkson with the ball. Shot is up and good. And even him, like I said, the layup that I just like you. The guy has he has no jets, no nothing. He's just
oh God,
just damaged goods, man. All right, Jazz at the ball, Bailey over to Love. In the corner. Who are you guys double teaming? There's nobody out there to double team. That's why you're getting beat. You're double teaming nobody. There's nobody to double team. There's no stop. Who are these players out there, man? That's what I keep saying. This is exposes the Knicks team with their defense. There's nobody out there to double team. So I don't want to hear any excuses about who's out there. There's no star players out there, and you over there double teaming guys. Stay in front of your own man. Just stay with your man. That's all you got to do. But it tells you these guys are not good defensive players. That's what it shows you. All right, 34-22. And look at Love backdoor. He missed it, but Love get it. And they get their own rebound. And then Knicks get a steal. 3-on-1. Look at these guys. Look at Brunson run. Nobody else. Everybody else is jogging. This is just crazy stupid, man. This is just dumb and stupid.
Well, it's funny you say that. I'm watching Brunson dribble down the court. First off, he should be taking the middle of the floor so he could get the wings, some angle so he could pass out to somebody.
You don't have to pass out the people. Everybody should be running towards the basket. It's 3-on. It's a fast break. It's like
right.
3 on what? Was it 4-on-1 or 4-on-2? No. You're supposed to take it. Right, you're supposed to take it middle, but the wing's supposed to be running towards the basket, not flaring out to the wing. That's what I'm saying. That's
no, they have to. You have to give angles so they coming into the basket.
Bro,
you don't just run straight to the middle of the basket.
No. You run to the basket, like I said, guys can run to the basket like a 3-man weave and stuff like that. But these other guys are flaring out to the wing, and then you see them,
but that's what you do to weave off of. You don't run the weave from foul like the angles of the foul line, you know what I mean? Like you gotta hit the angles in.
Hit the angles in where you got
passing lanes able to be passed to.
But you got the advantage. It's like a 3-on-1 or 3-on-2, whatever. You got the advantage. Why guys flaring out? You're all supposed to be running towards the basket from the wing to come on in to lay the ball in. Why these guys flaring out to a 3-point shot? And then on top of that, Brunson's running fast. These other guys are pulling up. I mean, that's what I'm saying. They're not all running as fast as they can, and that's part of the problem. Now, if you watch on the other end, when the Jazz get it, all three of them guys are going to run towards the basket, and they be like, "Oh, well, which one you take?" It's like, yeah, they all coming at you. The Knicks is like this. You're slowing up. It's like this. It's like you're trailing. You're down 14 points to an undermanned team. This is ridiculous. Like I said, this has nothing to do with talent level. Like I said, it all has to do with effort. The Knicks are not putting forth no effort out there. Then, like I said, they're lackadaisical going to court, and nobody can tell me that it's the energy level. They're not putting no effort and no energy out there. They're playing with low energy again. And Alvarado would check into the game. Alvarado with the ball down to OG Anunoby, and he pat. Look at that. You scared of who? Who are you scared of? That's what I'm talking about. These dudes is just, and then now he fouls the dude because guess what? They take it in there, right? They're not scared. They're not scared. They just showed you they're not scared. They're taking it right in there on you. And it's a 16-point game, 38-22. Don't even make no sense, bro. Don't make any kind of sense.
Utah is not trying to tank.
Yeah, they ain't trying to tank in this game. But who knows? They'll probably pull up in the fourth quarter because they don't want to win either. 38-23. But like I said, all it shows you when you put forth effort and you see what happens. You put forth effort and you're fast. It's like this. They playing fast. They're playing with tempo. The Knicks, on the other hand, wants to walk the ball up. And then on top of that, they press the Knicks. It's like, you can't beat a damn press. You're in the NBA. Like you acting like you've never seen it before in your life. That's what I keep saying. You got a lot of guards that can't handle the ball. These guys can't handle the ball, man. It's just like, bro, the skill level is lacking so much in the NBA, and it's just showing with these players. Their skill level is lacking. Don't practice. Don't do anything. And then they be talking stuff about, it's like, yo, guys in the past will eat you up. It's like, just shut up. Because like I said, they will eat you up. Like I said, their game was so much better than yours.
38 points by the Jazz in the first quarter.
In the first quarter, 38-24. Mosley, what's good? Salute. Not looking good tonight for your Knicks. Yeah, man. 3 games in a row. This is like I said, 3 winnable games in a row. 3 winnable games. 3 winnable games, and this is how they play. That's what I'm saying. If you play like this, and like I said, you play like this, I don't see no reason to be paying guys big money. I don't see no reason to. I could do the same thing with role players. And he banks it in. Unbelievable. A 3-point shot, 41-26, Isaiah Collier. Jazz underman put up 41 points in a quarter. And there's nothing, like I said, a lot of this is nothing. These players are no-name players that's just doing whatever they want to do. Nobody don't need to double team anybody. If you can't keep guys in front of you, you don't need to be playing defense, or you don't need to, and that's why you're getting smoked. No, you don't need to double team anybody. None of these guys are even on the game plan. None of them. None of them.
I don't even think they know half the names on there. That's on there.
It's just crazy. Jazz got no Lauri Markkanen, no Jaren Jackson. Nurkic is out. What's his name? Also ain't playing. Kessler's out for the season. Ace Bailey is Ace Bailey came back tonight. He was out with an illness the other night, but he's playing tonight. It's been Ace Bailey and Sensabaugh.
Oh, really? Sensabaugh. I was wondering what Mikal was doing. Mikal, he didn't hit a 3 already. Why are you laying off this dude?
That's why I keep talking about. He's talking about these wings. We don't have no wing stoppers. That's why I keep saying. They keep talking about. It's like, yo, you can't make excuses for everybody. It's like, yo, you can't in the NBA. You can't. It's like, well, then what is the point you paying these guys for? It's like, yo, they're not. It's like they're not stopping anybody. And like I said, it's not so much to even stop the piece. These people are just shooting wide open shots, and then you're double teaming off of who? Who are you double teaming on helping out? Who are you helping out? There's nobody to help out on. I'm like, man, if these guys had like about 5 G League players out there, you're gonna be double teaming G League players, and you're gonna be doing. That's what you're gonna be doing.
Yeah,
man?
But I think it's a continuation of how they play defense. They don't look at it like, oh, it's Utah Jazz. Everybody just man up and play straight up. Is everybody still help out? Because if you
don't have to help out, though. You don't have to help out.
Turn off and on different parts of what it needs to be. Obviously, you saw Jalen Brunson. You're getting double teamed. Pass the ball. Stop dribbling the ball. They're running doubles at you. Pass the ball off so they can tag and get a layup. They're attacking you at half court.
Yeah, they're attacking you at half court. And where's the other players? You throwing the ball to them, and when they get the ball, they don't even attack the basket. They just sit around and throw the ball back around. That's what I'm saying. It's like you got guards that don't even penetrate. These guys are not attacking. You need attacking guards. You have to have an attack, and once you beat the press, you got to attack the basket. You don't just sit around and pass the ball back out. That's what I'm saying. You look at that stuff, it's like, yo, it's like they threw the Towns. Then you throw to somebody else in the sham. It's like, bro, these guys don't even attack the baskets on presses. That's why they don't get nothing. Because, like I said, their skill level is lacking. It's so severely lacking, man. It's just crazy. All right, back to action. Second quarter now. The Jazz with a 13-point, 41-26. And like I said, these are no names, so I don't even want to hear. The Knicks have no excuses for nothing. I don't want to hear nothing. And these guys are making shots.
Okay.
Making shots. Like I said, that's all it is in today's NBA. Make shots. That's all it is making shots. And like I said, these guys are no pure shooters, no nothing. These guys are just making shots, regardless of what's going on. And then Shaman loses the ball. You can't make this thing up, bro. You can't make this thing up. 44-26. All right, Collier with the ball over to Love. Love back to Collier, guarded by Shaman. Love down low. Towns to Ishiba, and he misses the shot. Towns with the rebound out to Alvarado. Over to Clarkson. Clarkson with the ball. Back to Towns. Towns pull up 3-point shot from the top of the key. Good. 44-29. The Knicks came in this game as a 14.5-point favorite in this game. Don't know why. But because they said that all these players for the Jazz was out. And it's like this. And they giving the Knicks the business. With all their players in there. I know Josh Hart's out, but still, like I said, you got your 4 core players, and it's like you're getting blown out. Don't make any kind of sense because, like I said, your core players, like I said, they all have low energy. All right, Love with a 3-point shot, and it's 47-29. Timeout on the floor. Stuff don't make no kind of sense, man. So these players don't got that it. They don't have that it factor. These guys are just out there getting paid for nothing. Just out there getting paid for nothing.
Yo, what is going on? These dudes is like, yo, Ringling Brothers is in town.
Yeah, one of the easiest road trips out there, and you getting mollywopped out there. One of the easiest road trips.
Yo, these dudes is just playing it's like a practice out there with Utah, with the Knicks out there. Like, come on. We look like the cross rivals out there.
Like I said, bro, you got to question your top players. You got to question their heart and what you call it. Like I said, it just don't make any kind of sense, bro. Don't make any kind of sense. Don't matter who they're playing. Like I said, they could be playing like the top team. They get beat. They could play like I said, they could play the bottom team. They still could get beat.
Well, this is what I'll tell you. Then if you see you're not getting the effort out of those, Mike Brown needs to sit players down, get players off the bench to come in a game and see if they'll play. Stop working with players that's in the game and is not giving you the effort that you need. Bring other players in.
But you don't even have the other players coming off the bench doing anything either. That's
what do you
the
mean?
whole thing.
Yes, no. Clear the 5, get a new 5.
Okay, well, put the other 5 in there. But what's the other guys who's been coming again? What are they doing? They doing bad too.
You're giving them the opportunity to play.
You're giving them an opportunity, but they're not doing anything. That's the difference. These other teams, these other teams.
He brought in some players again.
And what they doing?
That's right. So bring in your bench players. Bring in SoCon. Bring in Jameson.
Fire someone. This is so Boston fan here, just breezing through to say, hey, what's good, bro? No strays, what's good?
Well, they got a tough matchup coming up anyway.
I don't. It doesn't matter. They play though. That's the difference. They play with effort though, so it doesn't matter. The Knicks don't play with effort though. That's the problem. These other teams are giving effort out there. Bench players, whatever, from other teams. You see it. Everybody bringing their effort. The Knicks players ain't bringing no effort though. So it's clearly showing, and that's why they playing the games and they getting their ass busted in these games. And that's what I'm saying. It shows the difference. Like I said, these other players are just like other players. These other players are playing. They're performing out there. These guys ain't performing. They're not producing. That's part of the problem. They're not producing.
And it looks like Right, and it looks like Orlando's helping us out right now.
Yeah, everybody can help us out. It doesn't matter. We killing ourselves. That's the problem. Though. We killing ourselves. We don't lost 2 in a row too. So it don't even matter if teams help us out or not. It doesn't matter. Like I said, they can help us out all they want. The Knicks ain't playing. It doesn't matter. It's like I said, you got to, like I said, as a player, as a coach, they got to question their effort level. As it's like, yo, you got to question, like, do you really want to play this game? Do you even like basketball? Because I don't even think a lot of these guys like basketball. This is just a job for these guys. They don't even like the sport like that. Like I said, it just don't. They got a heart.
These dudes getting paid good money. Yes, I don't know what the hell you talking about.
Yeah, they're getting paid, but that's the problem. They're getting paid good money for not doing nothing. That's my problem. They don't love the game of basketball. They're just getting paid because it's a game of basketball. These guys don't deserve that money. They know it. That's what I'm saying. These guys don't love the game like that.
Jordan Clarkson, what did he fell asleep?
Man, whatever, man. He's talking about what he fell asleep. It's like piss poor effort out there. Like I said, this is crazy, man.
Towns, you see that? How did Cody Williams get that wide open?
Towns pushes off. Yeah, this is crazy. Yeah, down 20 to the Jazz is nasty work, man. Because these dudes, like I said, these guys ain't giving no effort out there, bro. They ain't giving no effort out there, man. They just look at it. It's like it'd be like saying like two players guarding players like this. It's like Towns with the rebound over to Clarkson. Clarkson in the lane. His shot is up, no good, but he's fouled. It's like just unbelievable, man. It's like you look like you down 20, you down 16, 18 to an undermanned team. This makes no kind of sense. It's the same thing. It's the same thing we played. Same thing we played the Mavericks. They had like about 5 or 6 plays that we got beat by 30-some points. If down to is like you gotta be kidding me, man. You gotta be kidding me. And like I said, and the way they've been playing, there is no excuse for how the Knicks been playing. There is no excuse. I don't care what nobody says. There's no excuses.
No, for sure. They're killing their own self in the game. By far. They're killing themselves. I mean, like I told you, you see the same things happening game after game. I would think at some point you come up with some kind of, structure that would you're not taking yourself through the same lapses.
But what I'm saying is, even like what I be saying is like, yo, for a team that's haven't even won a championship, it's like you acting like, oh, well, we're just like, we're getting up for this game. We're not getting up for this game. You're not, bro. You're not getting up for games. Like I said, it's just like I said, it just depends what the team is. That's what I'm saying. When they play teams like Denver, they're not a fast team, but the teams that's going to be scrappy and do things, they're going to give you a lot of problems because they're scrappy and they're going to keep their motor going. And you got to continue to play. And then you're making a comeback, like I said, but it's like you're just wasting a lot of wasted energy. That's the problem. You're wasting energy just making comebacks and stuff like that when you don't even have to. Clarkson gets his own rebound back, 49-37.
Yeah, I thought he was more explosive and had more energy. Like he I don't know.
These dudes are bums. Yo, so it looks like the which called the signings we did all season with Clarkson and Yabusele was bust. Those are bust. All right, Knicks with the ball now, down 13. Like I said, it's like 12. Over to Towns. Towns looked like he got fouled right there.
Yeah, drop it.
No call, and he drops the 3-point shot, 49-40, timeout on the floor, Utah. It's like the referee don't even want to make a call. He don't even want to make a call.
Come on, please. They never want to make the call for the Knicks to say.
He said, like, unbelievable, man. Down 9 points, but like I said,
God, yeah. They should have went up with the shot when he bumped him again. He bumped him twice.
Mm-hmm.
That's where he got to be smarter too. He got to utilize those free gifts too.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he almost put he almost did a pork chop and hit the dude back with his elbow, right? to knock him off.
Then an offensive foul would have been called quickly on.
Yeah, he said, "What's going on? What's going on?" Is the same thing's been going on the last 2 games against the Lakers and the Clippers. Them teams, them teams showed up and showed out on them and stuff like that, bust them up. That's what happens, man. Like I said, the Knicks don't give a full effort for 48 minutes. They don't be playing on 100. That's what I'm saying. You don't see their intensity level picks up at all. They just want, like I said, they want to be a slow, methodical, walk the ball up type of team and just play with low energy. And that's why, like I said, and that's why they're getting beat.
All right.
And
I mean, listen, man,
if they think they're gonna get, and they think going to series, and you run into a team like that has a high energy level, you're gonna get run out the gym in the series and stuff like that because they're gonna be playing the whole, where they're gonna be playing like that on 10. If you're gonna have to pick your game up, and like I said, you can pick your game up, but can you continue it though? Can you sustain it? That's the whole thing. These other teams, they built like that. You ain't built like that. You just built to do it in spurts. That ain't gonna work. You could do it for a little bit, but like I said, eventually the bubble's gonna burst, and then that's it.
well, Clarkson was supposed to have a Bam type night tonight. And I see he came in just all last days ago.
Yeah, I haven't seen Kolek was in there for like a minute in the other game I heard, but he ain't been playing Kolek. But like I said, put him in the game. Let's see what they got. If they ain't doing nothing either, then it's like, yo, because you got to be ready. It's like if you see the guys ain't got it up front or whatever. Hey, you got to come in and play. You got to ball out, man. Just come in there and just play
listen,
ball out.
He should have played Kolek because the fact is, if Alvarado's not knocking down that shot, yo, he's wasting because they're leaving him wide open.
And Alvarado? Where's your quickness? You're supposed to be driving to the basket. You're supposed to be causing havoc down there, not just playing the ball on the perimeter. Drive to the basket, make them converge and double team and pass the ball up to somebody. It's like you quick enough to do it. That's what I'm saying. You got to attack the basket.
I really think within the offense, I don't think it's. I don't know. I listen. It don't seem like the offense is set up for Brunson for that slow, methodical movement. And like I said, you want a faster pace, and I know Brown wants a faster pace, but Brunson hasn't sped up the game in a minute.
That's like I said, that's a bad omen. And like I said, and it's not just Brunson. There's a lot of them that don't run fast. That's the problem. They all, like I said, they all used to play. And Alvarado look like he's hurt.
Yeah, I don't know what the hell is that.
He holding his. He put his hand in there.
Oh, he jammed his hand in there. Oh yeah. Oh wow.
All right, Jazz with the ball. Williams with the ball over to Bailey. Bailey with the ball.
Oh yes, come on.
All right, Bailey Cody Williams with the ball. And they call a foul. Alvarado's like, yo, what?
Oh, come on,
He's
dude.
like, yo, what? Stevens Bay. Who is that? 16. That's Elijah Harkless. And Anderson Garcia. Harkless with a 3-point shot is up. No good. Rebounded by Robinson. He loses the ball over to Towns, over to Alvarado. Alvarado with the ball. Alvarado almost loses it. Down to Robinson for the dunk. I mean, come on, guys. 49-42. It's just like, man. All right. Jazz with the ball. Williams with the ball. Shot is up. No good, but he's fouled. How do you foul this guy?
Listen, I'm trying to even see where the foul occurred on this play. Cody Williams? Come on.
That's what's in younger brother. He ain't even. That's what I keep saying. That's what I keep saying. It don't matter who you play against. These guys, like I said, man, they just, the more they're playing these games since they left the Garden, it's been all over the place. Even when they playing the games in the Garden, like I said, it just depends on who they playing. That's all it is. You play the real good teams, it's gonna be the same thing. All right, Williams at the line for 2. Made his first, missed his second, rebounded by Shamit. You remember a couple of times in the other game, they lost the rebound. A couple of times, like, what are you guys doing? In other games, like, off of a free throw. I'm like, come on, man. All right, Knicks with the ball. Towns with the ball now, guarded by Harkless. Double team. Somebody's got to be open. Somebody has to move to the middle. Somebody got to move. Shamit, shot is up. No good. Shamit got fouled. Alvarado the ball back to Shamit. Takes another shot. No good. Rebounded by Robinson. Over to Diawara. Down to Townsend. He finally called a foul, but
Dude, sometimes I think, like I told you, these refs could take some of these Knicks players out of the game too. It's just too. You called a touch foul on Alvarado. It was too many banging fouls. It's just retarded.
Right. Right. All right. Brunson and look like OG checks back in. Brunson inbounds
Come on,
over
go.
to Towns. Towns with the ball. Towns. Towns says not off his foot. Towns says off is off of the other player foot. And so the Knicks are going to challenge it.
It's off. Yeah, it's not off his foot.
It wasn't off of Towns' big foot.
No.
He said, look at this, like, yo, boop. Towns got fouled right there.
No, but he said but he was going to get called for the foul too because he hooked him.
Yeah, but even before Towns fouled, he fouled Towns before you. That's what I'm saying. It's just
right.
ridiculous.
That's what I'm
it's
saying.
Kind of crazy.
He was
man.
fouled, but if you let it go, he fouled.
No, I know, but you fouled him first. That's what I'm saying. You got to call a foul. You're not going to call a foul. It's just like, man, that's what man. Sometimes the referee thing is just like whatever, man. It's Garcia. Yeah, they're gonna it'll be Knicks ball. Because if they come back and say
Towns is still pleading this case. Like, dude, forget about it now. Like, come on, stop BSing about one play. That's the problem. They get hung up on one play and just be stuck on it. Let it go. Okay, you're charged with the foul. Go to the line, dude.
Looks like Orlando is helping.
Towns
beating
be
Cleveland
in the huddle
115-103.
complaining still about the play instead of listening to the play to what's going on in the huddle.
Right.
Dude is a soap opera.
Oh, that's why, because like Sheboy. Okay, that's Sheboy from played in Kentucky. I was like, what's this? Like, yeah, from Kentucky, Sheboy. All right, so it'll be Knicks ball. All right, Knicks inbounds. Brunson looking, finds Towns, guarded by Ace Bailey. Though all the way to Diawara. So you should have been in the paint. Diawara, Euro step, lays it up and in. And he's like, yo, see, that's what I'm saying. It's like, dude, that middle is open. Just come to the middle, get that pass shorter. Boom. That's it. All right, 6-point lead now. Jazz with the ball. Sheway in the paint. Ball's lost. Towns with the steal. Ahead to Brunson. Brunson with the ball. Brunson. And he got fouled, no call. How is that not a call? Nice step, nice Euro step by Diawara. So 6-point Jazz with the ball, George with the ball. Guarded by Brunson at the elbow. Over to Williams. Williams guarded by Bridges. Williams. Shot is up. No good. Rebounded by Robinson. Ahead to Diawara. And Diawara down the lane. And looked like got blocked, but was he by right? Was that right on the rim?
He blocked it, dude. It looked like it was a goaltend.
That's what I was looking at. It's like right up by the basket. Let me see. Okay. Yeah, that's a goaltending, bro. That ball's on the back. Yeah, that's a goaltending. That stuff was like in the basket. Almost
was in the cylinder.
How was that not a? They called it.
You call that shit? That ball out of bounds.
That's a bad call. That's a bad call. They should have just like challenged it. That's a bad call. That stuff was on the rim. It's like, come on, man. It's like the same thing when the ball's up there. They talk about when somebody tap is like and ball in the cylinder and all that stuff, and Jazz come back and hit a 3-point shot. But they should have challenged. They should have challenged the ball. Yeah, because they don't be doing that in other games like that. I was
Exactly.
gonna say it's just like when they play the Knicks, because like I said, I mean, but hey, if they wide open, they're gonna take them shots. 53-44, but like I don't understand how that play was not even looked at. Bridges shot from the corner is no good, and Robinson almost tips it in. Jazz with the rebound. Filipowski over to George, the center ball, pulls up a 3-point shot. And that's what you got to do, get out there and play some defense. How is that? They said the
Oh, he
ball's
did
off the
the
Knicks.
he did the bridges.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all gotta be murder. You're murdering me tonight. Yo, the Knicks, what are you doing out there tonight?
All right, center ball over to Sheboy, who lays it up and in. Yeah, they're playing poor defense. That's all I keep saying, man. It's just like this. This stuff is not hard, man. It's just 11-point Jazz lead again. It was just about a 6-point game. Brunson with the ball. Brunson down to Diawara in the paint, and he got fouled. And they don't even want to call a foul. That was a foul on Diawara. It's just like, yo, this is unbelievable. 55-46. All right, Jazz with the ball. George, guarded by Bridges. George at the elbow, now at the top of the key, over the center ball. And he loses the ball. Nope, and Brunson gets a steal. Diawara would steal over to Bridges. Bridges into the front court. Bridges over to Diawara. Pull up 3-point shot is up and good. 55-49. Good shooting. Timely shooting. Needed that. 55-49. Jazz quickly inbounds. Over to George. This stuff is crazy, bro. Center ball pushes off. What's the name? Over to Ace Bailey. Bailey with the ball. What do y'all keep going and double teaming for? And center ball hits another 3-point shot. What do you keep double teaming off of a dude? The defensive thing is just dumb. It's just plain just stupid. All right, Knicks with the ball now, and it's stolen the ball from Diawara. You got to play strong when you get that ball. You got to be strong. Brunson gets knocked down. Brunson began knocked down trying to take charges, and George knocks down a 3-point shot, 61-49. Timeout on the floor. 3:17 left to go.
Well, you couldn't have called a charge on that. He really didn't collide into him. And then he took Diawara down because she was chasing.
He said Cavs coming back. Oh, snap. 122 to 120 now. It was 115-103 like 3 minutes ago. So it's a 2-point game with 20 seconds left to go in the Cavs and Orlando game. Orlando up 122 to 120 with 20 seconds left to go in that game. Yeah. Team's going to make comebacks. They're going to, like I said, they're going to force the issue. They're going to force the issue. They're going to pick up the pace, pick up the urgency. The Knicks are getting beat by center ball. Just like I said, it don't matter who they play. It could be somebody just on a 10-day contract. That person gonna have like 40 points in a game. It's just ridiculous.
Well, I would like to say
like
he's hitting open jump shots, but he is hitting some with these guys coming.
Yeah, there's a lot of open jump shots. It's like, because my whole thing is, who are you defending though? That's my whole problem. The defensive thing is stupid. You don't have to double team anybody out there. No help, nothing. Like I said, if you can't play defense as a man-to-man, you shouldn't even be in the damn NBA. This is ridiculous. Next thing, what are they going to play? They're going to play college players, and they still can't defend them either? %78% from 3-point range. They just making shots. They making shots like it always is. Wide open shots.
Well, they knocking down most of their threes.
Yeah, most of them wide open. Now, if you're playing smothering defense and they got to jack a shot up, they ain't gonna make them shots. But that's not the type of defense being played. But like I said, Knicks gets the same opportunity too. They just be clanking their shots. They just be clanking. That's part of the problem. And so I said these dudes can't shoot a damn lick. Like I said, just with wide open, it's like I wish they could just have some real hardcore defense on these dudes, because like I said, not even good shooters. All streak shooters. Nothing but streak shooters in the NBA. All right. Towns makes a 3-point shot, 15 points. You see, Bridges only had 7 points in 2 games. Unbelievable, man. All right, Jazz with the ball. Over to Filipowski. Filipowski backdoor to center ball. Out to Cody Williams, out of bounds. With 2:42 left to go before the half, Knicks with the ball. Here they are. Brunson with the ball over to Towns. Towns back to Brunson. Brunson in the lane. And shot is up. No good, but Brunson's foul. Let me see what the Cavs doing. Oh, look like Orlando got a 5-point lead now, 125 to 120 with 17 seconds left to go.
Yeah, well, that was a big call on that out of bounds play. It was a big call. They was challenging that play on the
Cavs game. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right, Knicks at the ball. OG step back shot is up and good. 61-54. These dudes just, like I said, everything is just step back, whatever is all it says. They just have no advantage on nobody. He could be playing like a guy like 100 pounds and they still don't have no advantage. What? Filipowski missed the shot. You call a foul? Oh my God.
He said
he waited like 10 years to call that foul. Are you kidding me?
Wait. But the fact is, he made it seem like he really got clocked in the head.
Oh my God. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying to me. That's what I'm saying. Those are the type of fouls. You calling the foul for that boy, but you ain't calling the foul for these other guys getting whacked around. That's what I'm saying, man. You look at some of these fouls, this call is just like whatever. A soft foul to put this dude on the free throw line. That's all you're doing.
Yeah, that's crazy.
That's what I say. The NBA, like I said, if you never think the NBA games are rigged, it's like, I don't know what people can tell you is like this. You can see it for yourself because, like I said, some of the calls that they make you just like question some of them and stuff like that. Really, they be like, if you go and you look at it like real close, and the thing is like, grazed and nothing, and that was it. But you put him on the free throw line. Now somebody gonna go down the other and get clobbered, and you call no foul.
I know. Now, listen, look, watch this. Every time Brunson passed the ball, they call a foul now. Every time you take a shot, they don't call a foul.
Like I said, I can't. With the referees, I can't. I don't know how to judge these guys. Anyway, like I said, you just never know. You know, say from game to game. One thing they're going to make calls. You know what I'm saying? The one thing is like I said, one team should be going to the free throw line a whole lot more than the other team.
Yeah, they fattening their pockets.
Yeah, you see, I think I seen you was like, with the thing with the referees, they're gonna be monitoring to see these guys. It's like, bro, y'all know what's going on. Stop with this. Bam with a big game last night, man. Record-breaking game for Bam. Shout out to this for Bam, man. Like I said, this dude couldn't even shoot a lick coming into the pros. Like I said, he worked on his game to become a multiple perennial all-star.
That dude missed 7 free throws, huh?
He went to the free throw line 43 times. One man went 43 times, but on the other end, he was efficient, 20 or 43 for field goals. 20 or 43. I remember I got the text, it's like, Bam got 70. I was like, 78 points. I said, let me turn to this game quickly. It's like in the fourth quarter, I was like, oh my God. Brunson shot is up in the lane, is no good. Jazz with the ball. Sends the ball over to that ball that went out of bounds. They hit the referee. And to Keontae George. George with the ball guarded by Brunson. Why are you going double team? See, this is what I keep talking about. Why are you running up there to double team? Why?
Because they know Brunson is a weak defender.
You don't have to go, but you don't have to go up there and double team. You don't have to leave your man, go all the way up there to go double team. Stay with your man. He ain't got nothing to do. That dude not even like trying to go by him. The dude's just dribbling the basketball. Brunson shot is up, no good. Rebounded by George. Someone like the guy's not even in the ball. He gonna leave this. Like, man, come on, man. That's dude. Sends the ball to shot, no good. Rebounded by Towns. That's part of the reason why they losing. Dumb defensive something like this. You running up there, do not even a threat out there. You running up there to do what? Man, like I said, man, this stuff is just crazy. OG, he got fouled, no call. Bridges step back 3-point shot. These guys, bro. It's like, man. They just don't want to drive, do anything, get any fouls. They just want to shoot jump shots. 35 seconds left to go. George, step back 3-point shot, no good. Bridges with the rebound. Over to Brunson. Over to Towns, and the ball is deflected and stolen by the Jazz. And here comes the Jazz. Ace Bailey taking it right down the lane. Okay, that's what he did, right? He took it right down the lane. He didn't flare out and give it up to anybody. They taking it right in there. Don't care who's down there. 65-56. All right, Knicks with the ball. Brunson with the ball. 8 seconds. Brunson in the lane over the Bridges. Yep, I know he's gonna take a shot. Dudes, boy. And we are at halftime to score. Jazz 65, Knicks 56. Back with the halftime stats after a word from the man cave.
Who's got the rocket launcher? I say we blow it up. Now fire that thing.
It's for the city of sports, playing with a giant Nick. With my man S. God.
That's him.
You feel the vibe?
That's me.
We going live.
That's us.
That like button shared, you been subscribed.
Stadium.
That MetLife Big Blue, home of the Braves.
Yeah.
That turnpike, you can see that's where the game's played. NFL one day, then it's the NBA. Madison Square Garden, that's where the Knicks play. This that NY Logan, North don't get broken. Legalized mean this shit smoking. I'm on topic, dropping another episode. The game winner, trade, maybe a field goal. Everybody right now doing the wave. You tune in the show called TheMan-Cave. I see the chat, they always doing their thing. Big views, 85 inch screen. The game's on, you rush and bleed. Stay calm, you on the road and chill. Do the watch along. The show's on, the host, you know it's S. God. It's no telling the panel filled with guest stars. You're now rocking with the voice, you know what it is. It's your boy J Boogie. You're now rocking with my man S. God. I support him to the fullest, you heard? My man Mike Blaze. This is Alter Production. What that mean? We about to alter everything that's playing. Tune in. My man S. God. Support the show. Subscribe, share it. Most importantly, hit that like button.
All right, we are back. Once again, the halftime score, Utah Jazz 65, Knicks 56. 9-point Jazz lead at the half. For the Knicks, OG Anunoby with 7 points, 2 rebounds. Karl Anthony Towns, the high man for the Knicks, with 15 points, 5 rebounds. Mikal Bridges, only 3 points in the game again. Landry Shamet with 2 points in the game. Jalen Brunson with 10 points, only 1 for 8 from the field. 7 of 8 at the free throw line with 2 points, 3 rebounds. Off the bench, Muhammad Diawara with 7 points, Mitchell Robinson with 4 points and 8 rebounds, Jordan Clarkson with 8 points off the bench. Overall shooting for the Knicks, 19 of 48 for 40%. 3-point shooting, 7 of 20 for 35%. Free throw shooting, Knicks are 11 of 12 for 92%. Knicks with 24 rebounds, 14 assists, 7 turnovers in the game, and 7 steals. For the undermanned Utah Jazz, Kyle Filipowski with 7 points, 4 rebounds. Cody Williams with 8. The high man in the game is Bryce Sensabaugh with 16 points. Keontae George with 6 points. Ace Bailey with 10 points. Kevin Love off the bench with 6 points, 5 rebounds. Oscar Tshiebwe with 2 points. Elijah Harkless with 3. Isaiah Collier with 5. Anderson Garcia with 2 points. Overall shooting for the Jazz, 23 of 43 for 53%. 3-point shooting, 14 of 21 for 67%. Jazz at the free throw line, 5 of 7 for 71%. They got 23 rebounds, 17 assists, 10 turnovers, and 6 steals in the game. Once again, halftime score, Knicks 56, Jazz 65. Jazz with a 9-point lead. Looking at some other scores around the association. Let me see if that score has went final. Yeah. Orlando outlast Cleveland 128-122. Right now, 124 in the fourth quarter. Pelicans up 119-101 over Toronto. Game just starting. Houston and Denver tied at 7. Also 6:47 in the first quarter. Charlotte up 16-13 over Sacramento. So once again, Knicks down 9 at the half against the undermanned Jazz in this first quarter. Like I said, I didn't see the Clippers game, but the Lakers game, almost the same thing. Like I said, it's just the same recipe. Start off slow, trail, and hopefully see what happens. Like I said, the Lakers game, Knicks made a little comeback, but then they just got blown out again, so they lost that game. The Clippers game, I don't know if they was just in that game or they never really was in that game, but they ended up losing that game anyway, 126 to 118. And then they starting out like this against the undermanned Jazz again. So, like I said, this is not this is an ongoing problem all season, and even last season too. I used to say it all the time, the Knicks just have too much low energy. They start off a lot of games slow. So this is like a common theme. So it's like this is part of their inconsistency. This is why they're one of the most inconsistent teams, because it's like I said, they don't get up for a lot of games, and even if they do get up for games, it don't matter. Like I said, you're supposed to get up for every game. You're in the damn NBA. If you're one of the top teams, you're playing for a championship, you get up for every damn game. You're not one of a rebuilding team where you just are a tanking team where you just like whatever, you know what I'm saying? If you're trying to win a championship, you're supposed to have players that have a championship mindset. They should be lucky to be in the position to try to play for a championship, because nobody wants to play on a bad team, where they're not going or not making the playoff. If you're playing for a team that has a chance to win a championship, you're out there sacrificing to make sure you're giving it your all out there on the court. When you step out every time on the court to represent yourself and the city and the team you're playing for, you have to have some type of damn pride. You're a damn NBA player. You're supposed to be playing every game. You're supposed to be playing, not just come out here looking like, like trash. And like I said, and I know me and you had talked about it, but like I said, if the NBA would talk, I'm all for non-guaranteed contracts. I think today's players just need non-guaranteed contracts because it'll be much better. Much better. Teams can save money and stuff like that, get rid of players, cut players, whatever they got to do. It'll be much better. The way these guys play today, they should be having non-guaranteed contracts. I'm all for the players that having the money and all that type of stuff back in the day. Like I always say, them players in the past, they deserve that money. These guys don't deserve the money. They don't deserve what they're getting paid for, like I said, because the shit they putting out there is unacceptable. At times, it's unacceptable. It's just straight BS. And you can see the players ain't even giving them their all. I mean, come on, man. It ain't no, like I said, it's just like what they're supposed to do is like this. Guys don't even practice working on their games, whatever it is. However, I feel just like it shows, like I said, it shows, man.
Well,
people say
listen,
they don't want to pay for some product.
I would disagree on that part because that's what the blood, sweat, and tears was on the back of a lot of the players from back then. They worked hard to put the CBA or the collect, they put the agreement where it is.
Florida Jet fan, what's good, bro? Salute. Thanks for tapping in. You go ahead. What you say?
No, these dudes worked hard for to generate, and put the league where it is for these dudes to.
Yeah, that's what said. Yeah, the players. Yeah, those players. Not these players. That's what I keep saying. Where's these players? That's what I'm saying. These players are supposed to do it. That's what I'm saying. The players in the past, like I said, what you seen today is from the hard work of these guys from in the past. They're the ones who deserve it, and they ain't even getting paid the money like these guys getting paid. Just like the nil deals and all the stuff coming out in today. Back then in college basketball, the Ed O'Bannons, the 90s, all those are guys who put forth the effort and was fighting to get money, get paid, and all stuff, and they said no. And now these guys are reaping the benefits of it from those players in the past. Because Ed O'Bannon was one of the first ones to even try to sue the league and sue the NCAA and stuff like that for using their likeness.
Oh, yeah. Well,
and they get nothing. And they got nothing.
Yeah, but I think Jalen Rose and them used to hate that because when they went to Michigan, set the tone with the baggy shorts and the black socks and all of that.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. The players in the past, the one who did all stuff for these guys who don't even. That's what I'm saying. It's just whatever, man. It's just like it's crazy. Like I said, they owe a lot of gratitude to them guys from the past because, like I said, what they seeing today, what we're seeing today in college sports is just like, I'm like, you got to be kidding me. And like I said, it's one thing, like I said, that the players out there dogging the donors. I was like, okay, cool. But like I said, a lot of these guys are mediocre players, bro. And like I said, the skill level is not there. It's just not there. They got some to like the, but they lacking some skills.
Well, listen. Let's not blame the bad Knicks play on.
I'm just talking about in general.
In a whole where like you said, we're talking about as that Boston fan chirped in to watch. Boston not have the team that they had in the past and still be putting a half a team out there and still be balling with the efforts of everybody to still stay in the game. You know what I mean? So the Knicks really have no excuse. I think, all in all, the players need to stop playing around before the game. They really need to get their head in the game. That's what I said. They you know, I saw in the like right before the game, you had Towns and Porte just joking around like, dude, yo, get up for the game. This is a game you about to play. Like this is it. This is down the stretch, getting ready for the playoffs. Like you got to get your head in the game ready.
So what
That's
they
what
what
I
they
said.
get
Half these dudes just don't really take the seriousness, and I think it is a difference.
But
But
what I told you, because they're getting paid, just like you said, they're getting paid handsomely, so they loving that stuff. And you seen in the WNBA, they fighting to get more money and stuff like that. They're getting paid
yeah,
peanuts. They getting paid peanuts, and them girls put forth more effort out there. Their game is much more better to watch than the men's game because, like I said, they getting paid peanuts. If they was getting paid like 30, 40 million dollars, I don't know, might be different too. But like I said, the money thing changes a lot of things. Like I said, a lot of these guys don't love the game of basketball. They don't breathe the game of basketball like that. They just go home and give it, you know what I'm saying? Just like even like, you know, not to get off the subject, but John Harbaugh, what he says, I want guys here who love football. He knows the difference. There's a difference between loving the game and getting paid just to play the game. Is a big difference. Because you even heard NBA players say in the past, I'll play for free if I had to play. KG, all them other guys, Kobe, them guys will play. It's like, bro, them dudes play the game of basketball because they love the game of basketball. A lot of these guys don't love the game of basketball. And ain't nothing wrong with it. It's just like, yeah, it's just not, you know what I'm saying? It's like, hey, I just get paid to do it, you know what I'm saying? But if I ain't, you know what I'm saying, ain't nothing, you know what I'm saying? But some people it's just like, they love the game like that. They love it too much, you know what I'm saying? It shows the difference. But like I said, as far as like, you know, it's like in the comparisons, like the women's, like I said, the WNBA with their collective bargaining group, they want to get paid a lot more money, you know what I'm saying? Because they've been getting paid peanuts, you know what I'm saying? And when you're getting paid peanuts, it's a difference. And now, if you take these guys' salary and go back and pay them like the way the players in the past was getting paid, oh, these guys will be going all out. They trying to make it. You know what I'm saying? They're gonna be giving you like 150% because they're like, I got to get more money. I got to get more scraps. You know what I'm saying? Like what's that? The end game thing with the $500,000. If them dudes are getting paid peanuts, $500,000 will be going a long way. Them dudes will be going way balling out of control.
right.
But like I said, money is one thing. Like I said, I don't have a problem with giving the player the money. I just want you to play the game like the way it's supposed to be played. And like I said, some of it is refereeing too, and also it's just like entertainment, like sports now. It's just like entertainment and stuff like that. They turn into entertainment. They don't want it the way it's just. There's a lot of stuff going on behind the scenes that, you know, is more to it than just a game of basketball you're watching and stuff like that, which sucks. If you got the NCAA coming out talking about watching referees with sports betting, it's like, come on, man. It's like, come on, what are we doing? It's y'all already know this stuff, man. You know what I'm saying? It's like fixing games, doing whatever you got to do, man. Come on, man.
Listen, you know they be looking for that envelope sometimes. So
it's just like this game, the Knicks was a 14-point favorite because they said the Jazz is undermanned, right? So somebody feel like, oh, the Knicks should cover that stuff easy, right? So they picked the Knicks and it's like, here the Knicks is struggling. You see what I'm saying? This is like, yo, this is gonna be an easy one. It's like, what? They got 6 players out and they got the starters out. Yeah, okay. And they tanking. They supposed to be tanking. Yeah, I'm going with that. But it is what it is. Like I said, hopefully in the second half, like I said, Knicks get their stuff together, man. A win, like I said, even if the Knicks was even to blow this team out, because they blew the Jazz out by 30 or 40 points in New York.
yeah,
Like I said, even if they beat this team, it's not even a good win for me because, like I said, it's the Jazz. I'm not gonna say I'm only getting up for the games when they play the good teams. And like I said, that's why I can't wait for the playoffs for the series. Like I said, the good thing about NBA is not like college basketball where it's just a sudden death one game. That's it. So you play a whole series and you get to see if you're really good, you know what I'm saying? You'll see who's the better team in the series. In a 7-game series, that team beat you, they're better than you. There's no excuses. And sometimes it could be injuries, could be part of the game. But if you got your players there and they got their players and they beat you, they better than you. Yeah, you got to take it. That's all you got to take it. It's just like, yo, yeah, they were the better team. And it's going to show, like I said. And guess what? You're going to get embarrassed because guess what? In the playoffs, they're going to let you play a little bit more physical too. So they're going to get away with a lot more stuff. So if they're going to get you rattled and all that stuff, or they're going to punk you, because there's some guys when that physicality comes, it's like, hey, they punks those guys, their game stops. And they know it. They be like, hey, that dude's like, yo, just get physical. And it's like, yo, that dude, whatever. He's like, you can shut him down, man. He ain't nothing.
Yeah, but it just seems like the Knicks is coasting through these games to get ready for the playoffs. I don't really think they're getting up for it. And if that's not even the case, I just think that, like I said to you, the coach needs to really look at because they're definitely going to double Brunson straight out the gate. I think any team we face is going to start doubling Brunson from the gate. If you take Brunson out the game, they always figure it's going to shut down our whole offense. That seems to be working. So I think he needs to come up with a game plan to take the ball out of Brunson's hand. And if he does it, we're going to run into these lulls more crazier. And then you can't have Josh Hart just coming in, dribbling up fast and, stop and jump passing to somebody, getting stuck in the air. You got to be under control.
Yo, quick question. I was going to ask you how you felt about the Max Crosby thing before we get back. The trade was Knicks. I was like, man, that 2 first-round pick is going to be sweet for the Raiders, but they nixed it on the physical.
On the physical, yeah. Listen, I was shocked to see it, but it was like they said his physical didn't come back clean for them. So, I'll take it off the table. But they got Henderson. They picked up him for the whole
big contract. All right, back to action. Started third quarter. Jazz with the ball. George down the lane off the glass and in 67-56. All right, Knicks inbounds. And it's like it's only nobody up in there all night. That's just halftime. They went over, but it's like, there's nobody at the game.
Right, they still coming back from concession.
Right. Brunson with the ball now to Towns at the free throw line. Down low to Bridges. And it's good. 67-58.
And that's where he's got to be most effective is right there on the roll. He's got to do the roll. Stop picking and popping.
All right. Bailey with the ball. Ace Bailey. Ace Bailey and the ball is deflected out. Is it Knicks ball? Look like it's Knicks ball. What's all the delay for? Are you going to change the call?
No, they changed the call.
That brother always doing something right. All right, so we all right, be Jazz ball up 9. Sense ball with the ball. Shot is up, no good, and Filipowski with the rebound. Shot is up, no good, and he gets fouled. Jesus Christ. Bridges, what are you putting your hands on your hip? You just came from halftime. You're not tired. Dude, when you look at their facial expressions, like you tired, it's like, bro, you just came. It's only 1 minute into the third quarter. Dudes are just. So Filipowski be on the free throw line for 2. Shot clock running down. A chance to get the ball, a rebound, and stuff like that. And these guys can't get the rebound. He misses his first
listen, Brunson has to learn how to box out because he can't out jump Filipowski.
Yeah, what if Filipowski got what is on his nose? He's like, that stuff don't work.
Maybe his help is his sinuses.
Yeah, should bend it. All right, Filipowski's second free throw is good. 68-57. All right. 66-58. Knicks with the ball. Bridges with the ball into the front court. Guarded by Bailey. Over to Towns. Towns to Shamet. Shamet at the elbow. Back to Brunson at the top of the key. Brunson with Ace Bailey on him. Brunson almost loses the ball. Brunson, shot clock running down. Step back, jump shot is up and good. He'd be taking a lot of tough shots because this is like. And see what I was talking about, like as far as like this, when you got a guy leaning, you should just blow right by him and stuff like that. But you playing the ball and sensible with the ball. Shot is up, no good, but he's fouled.
Yeah, but I'll ask you, on a shot like that, don't you think he's doing too much?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. He's taking tough shots, falling away, you know what I'm saying, on a taller player and stuff like that. But what I'm saying is when he's dribbling the ball, he got the guy rocking back for a go by the guy instead of just – that's what I keep talking about. These guys, that their skill level is just not there. Guys in the past, they'll blow right by the guy. Once you got him rocking and leaning one way, you're going. You're going to the basket and stuff. These guys are just – they just keep playing with the ball out there in the perimeter. So Sensa Ball's at the free throw line. Foul by, like I said, bro. He got – Sensible makes the first and the second free throws, 10-point lead. Like I said, I'm gonna go on what's the name show them on. I was just like this. I don't want to hear nothing about Bridges and on damn Ananobi's damn defense. I don't want to hear a damn thing. Like these
Yo,
motherfuckers.
they're the light and shining on them out there.
Ain't someone got wing defenders, boys. Like they ain't no shut down wing defenders. That's like, man, come on, man. It's like it's whatever, man. All right, Knicks with the ball now, down 10. Bridges, and these guys are showing a trap. Like I said, man, get the ball and go in the middle. It's like people got to move. There you go, like that. That's how you got to break the defense and move. It's like they acting like they don't know what they're looking at. It's like you don't play this stuff at all levels of basketball. 70-63. Brunson makes the 3-point shot. It's just like it looks foreign to them, man. It's just all right. Jazz with the ball. Sensor ball fakes a shot. Sensor ball guarded by Shamit. Shot is up. No good. Man, oh my God. Sensible pass back to Cody Wynn because Shamit, 3 guys on it can't get the rebound. This is ridiculous, man. It's just ridiculous. And it's like I said, the effort level of these guys is just questionable. Towns with the ball. Shot is up, got fouled, no call, and got it in, no call. 72-60, down low to Filipowski, and he lays it up and in. 74-65. Jesus Christ. Knicks with the ball. Brunson into the front court. Brunson over to Anunoby. 3-point shot is up and good. 74-68. Filipowski quickly inbounds. He's just trading baskets with these guys. Got to get some defensive, but even when they get a stop, they can't get the rebound. All right, Filipowski the ball back to George. Off the glass and in. Give and go. 76-68. Yeah, give and go. Over to Bridges. Shot of the Bridges got fouled. Filipowski with the rebound. Filipowski. Shot is up. No good. Get a rebound. Jump ball. I thought he was going to call fouls. Like, it's just like, yeah, they showed a rebound over Shamit head, over these other guys. These are terrible, man. Got a lot of Betty Crockers out there on the court. Freaking soft ass dudes, man. I can't just take the. I just like I said, man. It's this jump ball between Filipowski and Towns. And of course, Shamit can't even get up and get the sensor ball in the lane, throws in the corner. Ace Bailey, wide open 3-point shot, knocks it down because he can't get the ball off a tip. And 79-68.
You got to be kidding me, dude.
Bro, I'm telling you. All right, Brunson with the ball over to Towns. And he finally calls a foul. RC, what's good? What's good, RC? Salute. Here's 11-point Jazz lead. Like I said, these guys are playing. Like I said,
dude, rip this whole.
If they ain't call it, that's gonna be a layup. I know, that's what I'm saying. If they don't call it, they're gonna be like, it's gonna be a layup and stuff like that. I'm surprised they even call it because the other ones ain't even been calling it. But like I said again, no reason to be chilling these dudes. OG, you should be taking this dude sensible all day long. Shot is up, no good, and a foul. That's what I'm saying, man. Wake up. It's not too late. Yeah, it's not too late, but the way they playing, like I said, these guys don't take advantage of mismatches. They don't know. I don't even think they just don't even have the they don't even know how to play the game about it. Like I said, it's just crazy, man. You can just look on the corner. You can tell you got a guy. You got an advantage on a guy. These guys won't even take advantage of that stuff. But who knows? Maybe they all get a script. I don't know. I don't know. It's just always like this because you can't sit there and tell me like I can't look at a dude like this. But like, give me the ball. This dude is nothing. And OG makes both free throws. But the Knicks are trading baskets for baskets. All they're doing is trading baskets. They're not getting stops, and then just like this team should not even be scoring like this on them. All right, with the ball over to Cody Williams. Bailey from the 3-point line is a 2-point shot, 81-70. All right, Knicks with the ball. Towns with the ball. Over to Brunson. Brunson Shot is up off the glass. Of course, it went in and out, but Brunson will be at the free throw line for 2. But I don't even know why you stopped. You could have just went straight to the basket and laid it in. Yep. Yeah. So Brunson at the line for 2. First free throw was good. Dante Caruso, what's good, brother? Salute, salute. Thanks for tapping. He said, why do people not blame Brunson more? He blamed Brunson, man. He blamed him
I
for
don't
pounding
know.
the ball a lot, shooting the ball. Like I said, shooting the ball, missing some shots, is taking too much shot, hero ball. Yeah, he gets his blame too. All right, make both free throws good. But like I said, only thing they doing is like no defense. Like, yo, it's like, yo, look at the defensive intensity when they play against these guys. They're not upping guys. They're not getting into these guys. Nothing. It's like these guys are just catching the ball, whatever. No defensive intensity against them. This is why this stuff is like this. Is no. Which go Brunson a fadeaway shot, good 83-74. Look at this. It's like you running back. Nobody's pressing these guys. Nothing. It's like these guys are just like, yo, this is like easy, and you knock them down. Bridges.
He didn't knock him
Bridges said
down.
he said he kicked his foot out.
Yeah,
Well,
he
challenge it.
did.
Yeah, well, they gonna challenge it. That's what you gotta do. Challenge it. You kick his foot out.
I mean, and then he fully extended.
Mm-hmm. Well, about time they challenge. It's like stop being slow. Just hurry up and do it. So they're gonna look at review. Like I said, and if they come back with something else, I'll just be like, yo, I might just shut the stream off. And they be like, yeah, his foot made it thing. It's like they're gonna come up with some type of thing, man. But
They're gonna be
they gonna
like
change it.
he was in his natural form
Right.
of shooting.
Right. He says Bridges tapped him on his shoulder and it made his leg kicked out, you know, in a normal. It's like when I was like, yo, you gotta be kidding me. 83-74, man. Like I said, this one's gonna go, Knicks are using a lot of energy in this game. And then you know who they got Friday night, they got the Pacers, so the Pacers gonna be up and ready.
Of course.
They already beat the Knicks already in the Garden.
Yeah, and another sloppy game the next time. Yeah.
Yeah, well, Indiana plays good. So Knicks gonna be ready for them. Nemhart, McConnell, all them guys gonna be ready. So hey, we'll see some pressure, right? So let's see. That's why they play the games.
Now, who's the leader shot blocker from Indiana? The Hancock or something. What is his name?
You know what? I have to look because I know when they made the trade, they trade Jackson and Matherin. Matherin's on the Clippers now. And Jackson's on the
They got that other.
But I know it's Huff.
Huff,
I think it's Huff. He can shoot threes.
Huff, that's what it is. Yeah.
Huff.
Dude that was lost on the Clippers bench.
Oh, Huff.
Mm-hmm.
So was what's the name? Hartenstein came from over there too.
Oh yeah.
Well, he was playing, but yeah,
he was in a little run.
But they're like Hartenstein, and Huff is not there no more, and then they traded Zubac.
Yeah, I didn't understand that. I can tell you, because then they were searching for a big.
Mm-hmm.
Oh man, get out of here!
What they say?
Oh no, they didn't make it.
He said, "What's up with Josh? Oh, Josh is out tonight. I think with a sore
knee
or something like that.
He was hurt. He needed a rest.
Yeah. All right. So I guess it was a successful challenge by the Knicks.
Yeah.
which is like I said, it was easy to They could just take like 1 second to look at it and just come right back.
Yeah, but the ref is right there when he made the call.
I know. All right, Knicks with the ball. Brunson inbounds to Bridges. Bridges with the ball. Bridges passes it to Shamet. Shamet with the ball over to Brunson. Wide open 3-point shot, and he got it 83-77. Even on that play, when Bridges got the ball to Shamet, Towns was in the corner. Towns could have ran down to the basket and got the pass right there. And George with a tough shot in the lane. 85-77.
That's what I said. They hitting a lot of tough shots.
All right, Knicks with the ball. Brunson with the ball. Brunson over to Towns.
Swing.
Towns with the ball. Towns, stop playing with the ball on the perimeter. To the Towns, Brunson, go down to the basket. You could have run right down to the lane, man. OG took a tough shot, and the 24 seconds. See, this is what I'll be talking about with these guys, man. The lane is open. Why are you allergic to the lane? Go to the lane and get the ball right there and shoot the ball, man. And you go in the lane, you flash and go back out to the 3-point line. These dudes are just dumb, man. It's like they make the game harder than what it is. Knicks with the ball, Jazz with the ball. Bailey over to Filipowski. Filipowski guarded by Towns at the top of the key. Over to George.
He's out of bounds.
George with the ball over to Filipowski. 3-point shot is no good. And Sensabaugh saves it. Supposedly, Brunson throws ahead to Towns, who dunks it in. 85-79. And George looked like like a hamstring or hammy. He running straight to the locker room. So they're gonna have to substitute for George. So probably Collier. I think Collier's checking in. So timeout on the floor with 5:47 left to go in the third quarter. Jazz with a 6-point lead, 85-79. Yeah, Josh got a sore knee. He's out with a sore knee. So they probably save him for the Pacers game since the Pacers probably gonna be pressing the Knicks. All right, 6-point game. I'm telling you right now, the cardiac Knicks, the Knicks will make you grow gray hairs.
The cardiac Knicks is going to give cardiac arrest to the fans based on how they've been playing.
He said, "Well, and don't worry, because when they get in the playoffs, they're gonna pull them. They're gonna pull the life what you call it? Life support off. They're gonna play the life support off. It's like, yo, it's like, bro,
they're gonna need a full resuscitation for a lot of fans if they disappoint them."
And then some fans say just like you said, some fans like, yo, Knicks probably cruising for waiting for the playoffs. Like they ain't cruising waiting for the playoffs. Like I said, the only way you cruise to the play, I mean, OKC don't already won. The Knicks ain't won jack. You won't be cruising nothing. You haven't completed enough. You haven't done nothing. You haven't done nothing to prove to anybody that you're waiting for the playoffs, because you get in the playoffs and they're going, what happened? You get bumped off again. Then what? Then it's like, what's going to be the excuse?
Right.
Like I said, they won a championship and they won like a back-to-back or something like that. I could see it's like, okay, they probably
whoa. Don't discredit. They did win the in-season championship. Come on, man. We gotta take that. We gotta take. It's funny. Other teams celebrate the championship. We don't celebrate for the Knicks that they did pull that off.
The in-season thing to me is like Rocky. It's like a fake like a fake celebration. It's like Rocky, the movie Rocky.
Listen, we need to celebrate because they stepped up to do something. We beat the Spurs to win that championship. So it's not like we didn't beat a good team. We beat a good team.
No, we beat a good team for some money, but guess what? At the end of the day, you still got a 53-year drought. They don't care about that. That's not a real championship. This is the championship at the end. I want the one at the end. I don't care about the one during the regular season. That don't prove nothing to me.
No, what I'm telling you is that's their first championship since they that's the first in-season championship since they instated it.
Even the Liberty done got a championship for New York. So Liberty got a real championship for New York. Like I said, now Knicks got to prove it to me. Like I said, Knicks almost did in '94 and the Rangers did it. They could have been. Look at Towns. Keontae George. As soon as he went up, he'd be like, all right, back to action. Collier with the ball over to Bailey. Guarded by Diawara. Bailey's 3-point shot is good. 88-79 with a hand in his face.
Was it a 3 too?
That was a 3. Oh, that was a 3, man. It's like, yo, he knocked it down. 88-79. Brunson with the ball. Brunson. Shot is up. No good. Got fouled. No call.
Yeah, there was 6.
This is crazy, man.
And how was that not a foul?
That's what I've been saying. That was a foul. That was a foul. That was like, yo, that was an easy call. Bailey with the ball. Another 3-point shot is up. No good. Rebounded by Brunson. Brunson with the ball. Brunson over to Diawara. Over to Clarkson. Back to Diawara. Out to Brunson. Who's on the floor? Mitchell Robinson's out there now. All right, Brunson guarded by Harkless. Brunson over to Diawara. Tough shot. 3-point shot is up. No good. Rebounded by Robinson. Over to Clarkson. Diawara, you got to make them 3-point shots. And Diawara gets a rebound. Out to Bridges. Fall away shot from the baseline is up. No good. Rebounded by Clarkson. He gets fouled. No call. And
oh my God.
Collier shot is up. No good. And Collier came out short. Unbelievable, bro. Clarkson down to Mitchell Robinson, throws it back out to Bridges, 3-point shot. It's just too many missed shots, bro. It's just too many missed shots by, and that's why I keep saying these guys are just missing a lot of shots. $88. I don't know how Collier missed that layup. He went up. He had a flat tire. And you know, Bailey with a jump shot is up, no good. And it tells about, dude, are y'all going to try to get a rebound?
Oh my God.
Collier in the lane. Collier guarded by Robinson. Collier. Shot is up and gets it off a tough bounce. 90-81. Knicks with the ball. Bridges with the ball. Bridges over to Brunson. Brunson with the ball. Pull up 3-point shot is up. No good. Rebounded by Clarkson up and in. 90-83. And Jazz with the ball over to Williams. Over to Collier. Collier in the corner to, who's that? Harkless. Shot is up. No good. Rebounded by Bridges. Ahead to Clarkson. Clarkson in the lane. Clarkson shot is up, in and out. Unbelievable. This is crazy, bro. Out to Diawara. His 3-point shot is up and good. 90-86 with 2:48 left to go. What are you standing there for? Get back on defense.
Yo, after this game, you might love Clarkson after this game. He might be in your back to your, you know, in your
Robinson,
page.
what do you reach out with your hands for?
He's tired. He's tired.
Man, come on, man.
He's being lazy.
And it's gonna be an and one. That's laziness. Like foul the dude. Make sure he don't make the shot, man.
You see him huffing and puffing, huh? He up and down.
I don't even know how they count that shot because he hit the ball out of his hands and then he caught it again and then threw it. I was like, once the ball, he's whatever, man. Shouldn't even count it. That shit, like I said, they ain't gonna count that stuff because, like I said, the ball went out of his hands. Once he hit the ball, it came out of his hands.
No basket.
Time, man.
No
yeah,
basket.
man. It's like, come on. They was
just
going
the
to say
same
it's
rep.
like they just
listen. He got his money in the right place because he definitely put the calls in the right place for that.
Yeah, Tyrone, you ball because of the Knicks. Like I said, Knicks gonna have you pulling your hair out, man. Probably over the years, just watching the Knicks pulling your hair out and stuff like that. It's like
heartless.
Just being
Heartless
a Knicks
was
fan.
fouled before. He was fouled by Clarkson way before he got to Mitchell.
You know what I'm saying, but even if Robinson fouled him, like they said, the ball like got out of his hands and then he caught it back again and then he threw it. Like, come on, bro. And y'all was gonna count that thing. This referee talking about is good. What is he talking about? Yeah, these referees, like I said, I should be on investigate. I'll be investigating these dudes left and right. And his first free throw was good, and his second free throw was also good. 92-86. 2:33 left to go in the third quarter. Knicks down 6 to the Utah Jazz. Knicks using a lot of energy to get back into this thing, man. All right, Knicks inbounds.
Way too
OG
much.
inbounds to Brunson over to Alvarado, who's into the game now for the Knicks.
Jesus. Yo, bring
Alvarado.
it forward. Alvarado is not, listen. The flame is out on this dude.
Alvarado. And he called an offensive foul.
No, out of bounds.
He called out of bounds. Yeah, but what I'm saying is like another thing. When you playing with the ball on the thing, just go by. You're faster than these. This is what I keep saying. You're faster than these dudes. Get out there and go. I don't know. It's like, yo, everybody get over here, and it's just like, all right, with the ball. Jazz with the ball now. Hawkless with the ball. Shot is up. No good. Rebounded by Garcia, but taken out by Mitchell Robinson. Over to Brunson. Brunson with the ball. Brunson in the lane. Shot is up. No good.
In my bus, I think that was they called that an offensive foul. I don't know why.
Yeah, I think they called an offensive foul with something with the elbow with the push off or something like that. But my whole thing is just like, what is the thing with the Knicks guard? He's like, you dribbling, get past these dudes and go, man.
Because I don't. That's what I told you. It's better when he don't have Brunson in the game than Alvarado is not looking for Brunson to jumpstart the offense. I like it when he's in there, he's cutting, passing, and then he's doing his thing. I don't know what they're doing once Brunson. It's like everybody waits for Brunson to get the ball to react to whatever he's doing.
Well, like I said,
he just goes to look for his shot.
Well, at the end of the day, these coaches, like I said, they have to come up with a better game plan than just Brunson. You got to get that's what your coach is like. It's not, you don't base your whole offense on one per player or something like that. You know, because Tom Thibodeau, he did that stuff, you know, the isolation ball and also, but Brown's offense supposed to be cutting and doing all the bunch of other stuff, not just on one player. So I don't even know if it changed or what happened, or if they're not running there, what's going on, but they need to get away from that, because you keep getting the ball to Brunson, pounding, it's like this, and what the other team do, double team, or they just know it's like you're wasting a lot of time, and by the time you start passing around, and it's like then the shot clock is down, and you think you're gonna have to take a bad shot. Let me see. All right, 158 left to go. It'll be Knicks ball inbounding Alvarado, and Alvarado been having some terrible games so far. It's like what is it like? It's like, yo, you got to play the game. OG 3-point shot from the corner is good. 92-89. All right, Jazz with the ball now. Williams with the ball, guarded by Brunson. Williams now guarded by Robinson. Williams, and he loses the ball, and the ball, and it's stolen by Robinson ahead to Alvarado. Alvarado 3-point shot is up and no good. Clarkson knocks it out. These dudes can't. Alvarado can't make a shot. Got to make these shots, bro. Got to make shots. All right, Bailey with the ball. Bailey and blocked by OG. Brunson with the rebound. Go. Oh, Brunson almost turned the ball over. Clarkson's shot is up, right. And Clarkson is fouled, so Clarkson will be at the free throw line. Clarkson got a tribute at the beginning of the game for the Jazz for being 5.5 years with the Jazz. Got a standing ovation from the crowd. It had a video tribute. So Clarkson at the free throw line, his first free throw is good.
See, and that's one of those things. If Mitchell Robinson got bum ankles, shouldn't he be wearing high tops?
Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? That's these kids, like I said, they don't want to wear it. Let me see who's this dude down there. He looked like he got some high tops on. Garcia. He looked like got some support right behind it. Is that 3/4? All right, and both free throws good. That's all these guys. Like I said, low tops, quarter. Like I said, the sneakers are saying that sneaker don't weigh no difference. Like ain't heavy or whatever. It's not even heavy. It's just their comfort level they want to play in it. Like I said, pretty soon they're gonna be playing in slippers.
Crocs.
Yeah. All right. Collier shot is up. No good. Rebounded by Robinson. Oh, who was streaking up there for ahead of the pack? Over to OG. 44 seconds left to go. OG with the ball. Over to Brunson. Brunson with the ball. Guarded by Garcia. Down to OG. It goes to Robinson. Back to OG. Shot is up. No good, but he is fouled. But like I say, even like alley pass, you can't just throw to OG or Carl Anthony Towns or Bridges. You can't just throw them. Them dudes just not getting up there to like.
What do you mean? I mean, that should have been an easy alley oop for Mitch right there. He was right there. It's a touch pass.
OG's first free throw is good, and the Knicks finally came all the way back and tied the Jazz 92 of them. But George looked like he's gonna be out for a minute with a hammy.
There you go.
But you see, even Alvarado's a fast. Alvarado should be he should be like cutting up and doing all kind of things out there, bro. Pick up the pace and just go.
I think the pressures of New York is getting to Alvarado.
You think so? I don't think so.
But he haven't shot good since what? The Sixers?
I mean,
the Sixers game, I guess.
Yeah, the shooting part. But I'm talking about as far as running the team and all that stuff. So I'm just like,
no, dude, he hasn't played well. Listen, that was the reason why he brought in Kolek, because Alvarado couldn't even dribble past people. That's why he brought in Kolek.
21 seconds left to go. Collier's shot is up and good. 93-94. Knicks with the ball.
Look at these dudes.
Brunson into the front court. Brunson guarded by Bailey. Brunson in the lane. Shot is up. Good and a foul. So Brunson will be at the free throw line to complete the 3-point play. 95-94 with 1.6 seconds left to go in the third quarter. The foul is on Bailey. Oh, you gotta see here the Knicks fans in there. Let's go Knicks, huh?
Mm-hmm.
They got Knicks fans in Salt Lake City.
They chanting it up, dude.
Salt Lake City in Utah. Dude got his beer. That dude got his beer, and his beer is falling on the person right before him, right?
Spilling it on his dome.
All right, Brunson free throw is good. 96-94 with 1.6 seconds left to go. And the Jazz inbounds to Bailey. Bailey's shot is up, no good, and that is the end of the third quarter with the score. Knicks 96, Jazz 94. One more quarter left. Knicks trying to go 500 on this trip to make it 2-2. One more quarter. Yo, was that chick shot that thing with her legs, right? It's like, that's yo, you know what's crazy is that lady with the unicycle with the dishes.
Right.
That'd be crazy. When I look at this one, she just like throw it up and catches it up. That's just like, yo, that's crazy. That unicycle thing is crazy as hell too, man.
I'm trying to think back in the day who had the unicycle trying to bust that down.
Yo, every time I think about it, I just think about when we back home and stuff like that. It's just like, yo, because that thing right there, man, that you got to have some skills to be on that thing like that, though, bro.
Yeah, to ride it, because it's not like riding it. Well, they say it's like riding a bike, but it's not a bike because you don't have no handlebars. It's just straight balance.
Let's put it this way: whoever had it, it was stolen. Because it's crazy how you used to steal bikes, and it's like you wake up the next morning and you go because you put your bike in the bushes or so. You wake up and somebody's riding it, right? You look out the window, it's like you go outside. I was like, "Yep, gone." Crazy, man.
But you can't say it because back in the day, sometimes, kids wake up and just be having your joint ride.
Bro, even if you put in a staircase like up, like near the roof or something like that, you wake up. It's like, oh wow, let me take this downstairs and give a ride, man. Yo, no strays, yo. To me, remember what you were talking about? Looks like the Jazz got the call from Danny Ainge. Yeah, and remember what I said early in the game? It's
Yeah.
like, yeah, the Jazz they're gonna call it off in the fourth quarter. Yo, a couple of games the Jazz they pull their starters out. Laurie Markin and Jaren
Oh yeah,
Jackson in
yeah,
the
yeah,
game.
yeah.
They
They
was
showed
winning.
it. They showed it. Yeah,
Them
yeah.
dudes pulled their starters out and they lost the game.
Yeah, but they didn't do that so far in this game.
No, not again. But they did it twice. They did it twice. They did it against the Miami Heat. I know they did it against the Heat and somebody else because they were winning by 17 points going into the fourth
Right.
quarter. And they pulled their starters out.
Yeah, it was a blowout. They was already bringing in their bench players.
No, they were winning the game by 17, and
I
against
understand
Miami,
that. That's
and they
most
pulled it.
players. Most teams take when you lead in they pull their starters.
No, not with a 17-point lead in the third quarter, bro. You had one more quarter to go. They
Okay.
pulled they pulled their starters out to lose the game, and that's what they did. They tanked. And that's why they got fined. The league fined them because there was 2 games they did that in a row. And Gizzy, my boy, said yeah, they pulled their starters out against Miami. They was beating Miami by 17
remember
points.
the game.
Right. They was beating it, like I said, and they went into tank mode. They was like, nah, we ain't trying to win this game. And Clarkson must be happy to be home in Utah, huh? He got to put back in 98-84.
The town
just
he
like
get
what?
up for it.
No strays, what you say? Yep, they got the call from Danny Ainge. All right, Collier with the ball over to Garcia. Back to Collier. His 3-point shot is up. No good. Rebounded by the Knicks. Shaman. That ball came right in his hand. Alvarado with the ball. Over to Clarkson. 3-point shot from the elbow is good. 101-94. 7-point Knicks lead. Knicks Jazz with the ball. Sensor ball over to Collier. Jordan Clarkson with 19 points. Look at Collier. Collier was pissed. How is that a foul on Shaman when it should be a foul on Filipowski for pushing? What's in there? They were the top 2 players here in the state. When Collier came out, I think Collier actually won was the player of the state of Georgia over Stephon Castle.
Oh,
I mean,
yeah?
they used to have some battles and stuff like that. That one they had some couple of battles. It was like Castle and Newton High School against Collier, Wheeler High School and stuff like that. But yeah, they had Collier rated like number 1. And the ball loses. They almost lose the ball. Harkless loses the ball, and out of bounds it'll be Nick's ball. But yeah, him and Castle used to go at it and stuff like that. All right, Knicks with the ball. Clarkson with the ball. Clarkson feeling frisky out to Towns. Wide open 3-point shot. No good. Jazz with the ball. Sensor ball. With the ball.
Jesus.
Guarded by Alvarado. Sensor ball be pushing off a lot.
Yeah, I think that was obvious. So,
And he pushed Alvarado into a player and no call. Unbelievable. Everybody's saying, even if it's like, how do you get away with that? I mean, that is so obvious. That's what I'm talking about. Is like, yo, and that's what I'm saying is like, bro, I can't even play into the NBA because I'll be fighting on every sequence. All right, Shaman with the ball in the paint, around the horn, out to OG Anunoby. His 3-point shot is no good. And it'll be Jazz ball. Knicks with a 5-point lead, 101-96. All right, Jazz inbounds to Garcia. Garcia with the ball, guarded by Towns at the top of the key. Over to center ball. His 3-point shot is up and no good. Rebounded by Alvarado. Ahead to Clarkson. Clarkson with the lay-in. 103-96. Timeout on the floor. Jordan Clarkson. It's the Jordan Clarkson show. 103-96.
I'm telling you, Jordan Clarkson is going to be back in your good graces soon.
Yeah, okay, we'll see. Yeah, they play Friday night Indiana. Let's see how you do that.
Yeah, Jordan Clarkson is back.
I think Mike Brown just put him because he's back in Utah.
No,
But he played him the other game too because he's trying to find a spark. He's trying to find a spark because nobody's really taking advantage of that opportunity. That's the problem. When you come, you gotta take advantage of your opportunity, man. That's why I be talking about these guys don't want it, man. Mr. Nuke, tell you right. Yeah, all these teams, like I said, they trying to keep their draft pick, man, in that top 7, top 8. There's some good players coming out too. But like I said, if I'm the NBA, I'll do in reverse. I put the good team. I put the teams who trying to win, put them in at the top, and put the teams at the back.
Yeah, but
Put them in the back of the lottery.
the bottom line of it, even if Utah do get the top pick, most of the players that's coming out is almost like the players that they got on the court now.
Yeah, I think they can get AJ DePonza, they can get Darren Peterson, they can get Boozer, they can get Caleb Wilson. Yeah, they want the top. They want the top players. They want the good young talent because you're gonna build your team that way, cheaper.
Oh well, then that means they could cut some of the players that's there. Then,
Yeah, I mean, ain't nothing.
because I mean, Filipowski he's out there, but he's been around on that team for a minute. So if they do cut him for another Dookie, I guess it would be no big difference. So.
No big difference. Yeah, I seen your team fire your coach Adrian Autry.
They needed to.
He was an abomination. I don't know, man. Like I said, some of these dudes, like I said, man, and people could say it depends. If John Calipari go to Syracuse right now, he can get all the top players. He can get the players. It just depends on who the coach is. Or they can get one of those good young coaches or something like that can do something. Like you can get the players because with the Neal deal, you're gonna get players now to come to your school. And I don't know what the type of offense they run or whatever they do, but I know they wasn't playing zone defense, which is a great thing, you know what I'm saying? Because I got tired of that damn zone defense by Jim Boeheim. I'm like, good
but
Lord.
The biggest thing, Syracuse didn't have bad players on their squad.
Yeah, but what I'm saying, you have bad players, but my whole thing is like, so what is the scheme of the offense he was running? That's what I'm saying, because it has to be something like that.
That was it. It was just they didn't. To me, they ran the same kind of offense as us. It was like one pass, one guy. Watch the other guy go one-on-one basketball.
All right, back to action now. Collier with the ball over to Filipowski, guarded by OG. And try to throw backdoor and get sensible. He looked like he walked. And Garcia, and he misses the layup. Over to Alvarado, throws ahead to OG Anunoby, who finally catches a pass and dunks it 105-96. He finally caught a pass on a fast break. He's like, yo, with two hands instead of one hand. He always trying to catch it with one hand. They just go. I was like, bro, you can't even control the ball with one hand. All right, Jazz with the ball, sensible in the lane. Sensible, I got to watch it. This dude pushes off a lot. He pushes off a lot for a player that's not even what you call like one of the star players. Like he pushes off a whole lot and don't get calls. That's crazy. Alvarado down the lane, shot is up and good. 107-98. All right, Jazz with the ball. Collier with the ball into the front court. Over to Garcia. Around the Garcia screen, down to Filipowski, and he is fouled by Towns. Don't know where Towns was at.
He wasn't fouled by Towns or OG?
OG. Probably OG.
Towns actually looked like he was trying to be in there and be a shot blocker.
Whatever. He gets over there slow. He just react. His reaction is just. These dudes are just terrible, man. I'm like I said, you're supposed to either see the play in front of you, develop in front of you. You should know it's like, oh, this was what's coming. This was coming. These dudes just act like they don't know. Filipowski misses his first free throw, like Robinson check. Yo, what jacket does Jaren Jackson got on? Is he got one of those like one of those vests. He got one of those like what is that those figures? Oh, what is the name of the fit? I can't even think of it as like not from Toys, like Toys or something like that. They be having some different things on and stuff like that. Like what was the one, the cowboy with the vest on or with the hat? I think that's in Toys. That's Toys.
Yeah.
All right, Filipowski makes the second free throw, 107-99. Knicks with the ball. Alvarado into the front court. Alvarado over to Shamet. Shamet in the paint. Throws it back out to Alvarado. Fakes the shot. Alvarado floaters in the lane and tip in by Mitchell Robinson. I thought he was shooting a 109-99. Knicks now with a 10-point lead. Sensible with the ball. Over Filipowski. Yo, Filipowski be pushing off on those screens. Don't understand how they ain't making them calls.
Well, right now they pissed off because the Knicks is working on covering that spread.
Oh yeah, Knicks covering the spread for right now. But what I'm saying is they got the call from Danny Ainge. He's like, yo, that Jedi mind trick.
No, that's a travel.
All right. Yeah, ball to Filipowski over to Collier. Sense a ball out to Garcia. I'm not even calling it because I know that was a walk. He knew it was a walk. The referee know that was a walk. How do you be rewarding? This has got to be ridiculous, man. It's like, yo, and then every time they go look at the 2-minute one or two, all these other stuff, like, yo, you look at the game, it's like, yo, what are you teaching your referees, man?
And some of these veteran referees out there, dude.
That's what I'm saying. These dudes just going to the free throw line, just like, hey. All right, and he makes both free throws 109, 101.
No, it comes down to like I said, some of these dudes is definitely lacing their pockets. There's no ifs, ands, or buts. But some of the calls not being made, come on. Not being
Knicks
made.
with the ball now. Alvarado with the ball into the front court, guarded by Garcia. Trying to find Towns, guarded by Collier. Somebody move. Everybody just standing around. Say the same thing, Shamit. Corner to Clarkson, and his 3-point shot is good. 112-101. Jordan Clarkson for mayor. He said Jordan Clarkson is hitting them shots today. He's like, yo, them shots been there all season long. And Harkless with the ball. And over to Garcia. Garcia don't want it, man. Garcia's playing around out there. He don't, like I said, they talking about good deal. Knicks with the ball. Alvarado with the ball. I think Alvarado need to put the braids back in, right? Got to put the braids back in. Alvarado around the town screen. Alvarado over to Clarkson. Clarkson to Mitchell Robinson. Alley used to. That was not Towns. Those are alley used to Towns 114 to 101. Yeah. And you see, Philip, that was a which call back, and Mitchell Robinson with the rebound ahead to Alvarado. What are you looking back for?
Because he was looking to serve it up to what's the name?
He said he's gonna throw an alley back to what's his name?
Yeah, but he wasn't looking for it.
Knicks with a 15-point lead, 116 to 101. Man, I'll tell you, the Knicks will make you pull your hair out throughout the whole game.
Telling you,
go through the ups and lows.
Like, how is Mitchell Robinson setting those Towns for a dunk? Like those plays should be there for Towns a lot too.
They got the call. Them dudes got the call. Them dudes got the call, bro. I'm telling you. Them dudes told. I mean, they could see how the Keontae George injury, but nah, them dudes ain't playing like how they was playing early. That's what I'm saying, bro. You know, like I said, ain't no way, ain't no how. Because if you playing, like I said, Indiana ain't tanking now. You play Indiana, they ain't tanking, so they're gonna try to win. Charlotte's been playing good.
You think George had a fake hamstring injury at that?
No, I ain't saying that. That ain't fake though. But what I'm saying is like just like the level of play is just like now is just. But who knows? Maybe George. He was facilitating. I guess that messes up because Collier not really to me of a facilitator as a point guard. Even though they got him as a point guard, he's more of a combo guard. Supposedly,
where did they get Collier from? They didn't draft him.
Yeah, they did. Yeah, Isaiah Collier was. Yeah, he was drafted by them because Collier played 1 year at USC.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he's one and done at USC. Let me see where he went in the draft. Was he in the first round or second round?
And I guess that's why he made Sexton expendable.
Colin Sexton. Yeah, let me see. Yeah, he went to Wheeler High School. Blah, blah, blah. Yeah, he was a first round pick. He was at the end of the first round, 29th by the Jazz. So he got his security, his 3-4 year security.
Yeah.
You get drafted in the first round. Hey, you think what's his name? If LeBron retired, what about he's on Bronny James? Where he gonna go?
That's what I said. They keep talking about Bron to Cleveland. He ain't going nowhere, not unless his son is moving with him.
To me, it ain't that hard. His contract ain't really what you call if he want to go. If he wants to go there, they'll send him.
I'm thinking they'll come up with some package deal to kind of like ship him over there. Some nonsense like that, because that you can't. The only way to get rid of Bronny is just to cut him.
It ain't that hard.
I'm
Or
pretty
just
sure it's not.
or just send him in a package with his dad. It's like, trust me, it is not that hard. It's the easiest thing. It's the easiest thing to do. All right, Knicks with a 15-point lead, 116-101. All right, Jazz with the ball. Cody Williams with the ball. Over to Garcia, who lays it up and in. Knicks inbound the ball. Alvarado with the ball. Alvarado into the front court. Guarded by Harkless. Over to Shamet. Shamet fakes a shot. Shamet looking for somebody to pass to. Over to Alvarado at the top of the key. Alvarado over to Shamet. Pull up 3-point shot is up and good. Much needed, Shamet. 119-103. Jazz with the ball. Filipowski over to Sensabaugh. Sensabaugh down to Filipowski. Throws it out to Garcia, who almost loses it. Out to Cody Williams to Sensabaugh. Sensabaugh in the lane. 17-foot jump shot is up and good. 119-105. Knicks quickly inbounds. Ahead to Alvarado. Alvarado with the ball. Over to Clarkson. Clarkson, his 3-point shot is good. Man, something must have happened with Jordan Clarkson because I don't know where this is coming from. This is the play that I thought the Knicks was getting, you know what I'm saying, the way he's playing, the way he's shooting. But, and Sensabaugh shot in the lane, and he gets his own rebound. Unbelievable. Filipowski. And he misses the shot. Shaman, are you going to get a rebound?
Yeah, but some of these is loose ball foul rebounds. There's no way these dudes should be just jumping in there, grabbing
with the ball
and smacking the ball out.
Hey, Demi, this was Steve from Dallas Cowboys. This is what he says. What do you think? The way Utah is tanking needs to be studied.
Dude, listen, I don't know what y'all.
No, Demi, no, they're not playing. He's somebody that was playing early on. Like I said, it's Jedi mind tricks, man.
Yo, Sensabaugh is out there trying to get his numbers.
Listen, you're right, Steve. The way they tanking has to be studied, man. Because like I said, they play good, and then they just call the dogs off. 122-105 because the Knicks ain't should be winning by this much right now. The Knicks, with 2 points, 3. Okay, Shamet shot in the lane is good. 124-105.
Getting all these loose balls, getting all these rebounds and shit and whatnot. Come on.
All right, Jazz with the ball. Comes over to Bailey. His 3-point shot is up. No good. Rebound. Garcia puts it up. Yeah. He just losing. Yeah, okay. 124-105. And you missing bunnies around the basket. Brunson with the ball now. Brunson over to OG. Fakes the shot. OG in the lane. Shot is up. Good and a foul. 126-105.
He was fouled by Filipowski off the dribble.
Mm-hmm.
My goodness. Have Filipowski to lean his whole body on him?
Knicks fans is going crazy in Utah. I guess there's some Mormons out there, right? He said, I didn't know it was like that out there. I didn't know it was like that out there.
You got normal people that moved out of Utah. They just ran into
Salt Lake City. Never been to Salt Lake City.
No?
Nah. You know what's name from Salt Lake City.
Mm.
All right. And the free throw is good. 127-105. All right. Jazz with the ball over to Bailey. His 3-point shot is up and good. 127-108. Knicks with the ball. Brunson with the ball into the front court. Guarded by Williams. Brunson in the corner to Shamet. Guarded by Bailey. 8 on the shot clock. The ball is kicked out. So it'll be Knicks ball. 14 seconds now on the shot clock. 3:36 left to go in the game. This is definitely a tale of two halves because the Knicks was getting busted in the first half and they came back and the Knicks have blown out this game. This is crazy how the Knicks was playing early on and how the Jazz were playing. If you didn't even watch the game, you just saw like Knicks just blow this team out. You didn't even see like the first half. All right, Knicks inbounds. Brunson looking, finds Towns. Almost loses it. Towns with the ball. Over to Brunson in the corner. Brunson, 3-point shot from the corner, up and good. 130 to 108.
Stupid.
Knicks Jazz with the ball. Williams ahead in the corner to center ball. Wide open. And he makes it 130 to 111. Shamet inbounds to Shamet. 3:12 left to go in the game. Shamet across the timeline. Over to Towns. Towns with the ball. Over to Clarkson. Over to Brunson. Brunson to Clarkson. Clarkson, you might as well pull it. You've been hot most of the game anyway. To OG. OG in the corner. Guarded by Garcia. OG. Out to Clarkson. Clarkson, what are you doing?
That's what I said.
You
To
ready
me,
to shoot the ball?
no,
Ready to
to
shoot
me
the
it was
ball.
what was OG doing? Pass the ball.
Yeah,
He's
but he passed
going
the ball.
nowhere.
Right, but he got in trouble. He passed the ball to Clarkson. You should have been ready to shoot the ball. The shot clock is running down. Just shoot the ball.
And Clarkson could see the time.
Yeah, just shoot the ball. It's like, how do you? I mean, so it'll be Jazz ball, and Kolick is in the game along with Sohan. The Knicks empty him the bench. All right, Filipowski. The ball over to Bailey. Bailey back to Filipowski, guarded by Shamet. Towns, get out of the lane. And
Why is he still in the game?
Towns, he probably gonna come out. He probably gonna put Hook 40 in after this next whistle. Yep. Is that Diawara at the table? Yeah. All right. Kolick with the ball over to Towns. Back to Kolick. Kolick in the lane. Back to Towns. Towns. The back door to Sohan with the layup. 132, 113. Timeout. Or no. Yeah. So Towns will check out the game and Diawara will check in. With 2:11 left to go in the game. Sean, let's go Knicks. Let's go Knicks. Yo, Knicks fans be all over the place, right? Knicks fans be all over the place. Yo, I never even think Knicks fans is like that in Utah. Filipowski down the lane and lays it up and then timeout on the floor in New York. And Pacom Dadia would check into the game after the timeout. Man, hey, if they in Utah, then hey, they everywhere, man. She said, all right, Dewani, see you. Salute, bro. Stay blessed, brother. Good night. Hey, play your whole blue eyes. Yes, sir. So the Knicks will go to 2-2 on this road trip, and then Friday night they will be in Indiana. Let me look at some other scores around the league. Score that went final. Pelicans beat the Raptors 122-111. Orlando beats Cleveland 128-122. 5:07 left to go in the second quarter. Clippers up 56-50 over the Timberwolves. 7:32 left to go in the third quarter. Charlotte up 70-69 over Sacramento. 10:32 left to go in the third quarter. Early third quarter. Denver up 57-51 over the Rockets. So Knicks will be at the Pacers Friday at Indiana at 7 o'clock. We'll be right back here with that game. And this is the Jordan Clarkson game, man.
No, Friday is going to be a bad. I hope that the Knicks come out with a little more spark and energy.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I got to see how the Pacers look now because, Saints and Trey, I have to see who they be playing now and stuff like that. Don't know who's still on there. All right, Knicks with the ball. Sohan with the ball over to Kolick. Kolick, wide open 3-point shot, in and out. Rebounded by Garcia. Garcia with the ball over to Sensabaugh. And Sohan fouls him. I guess they're trying to get somebody else in the game.
I was thinking they was trying to give Clarkson a standing out.
But that's probably what it is to get Clarkson.
But he's staying in the game.
Yeah. Well, somebody at the scores table though.
Oh yeah. Okay, there it is.
Yeah. He's gonna get his swan song. Sensaball's first free throw is good. And Jordan Clarkson will check out the game. And Kevin McCullough Jr. will check into the game for Clarkson. Gets a big standing ovation from the home crowd, the Jazz. And Sensaball second free throw is good. 132, 117. Knicks with the ball. Kolek with the ball into the front court. Over to Sohan. Sohan at the top of the key. Over to Diawara. Diawara at the elbow. Diawara looking. Finds Kolek in the lane. Backdoor to Sohan, who lays it up and in. 134, 117. Jazz inbounds to Sensaball. Sensaball guarded by Kolek. Sensaball into the front court. Sensaball. Free throw line, jump shot is up and no good. Rebounded by Shamet. No, I'm sorry, but Dadier. Dadier with the ball over to Diawara to McCullers. Back to Dadier. Pull up 3-point shot is up. No good. Rebounded by Sohan. Over to Kolek. Out to Diawara. Dadier again. Another 3-point shot is up. No good. Rebounded by Garcia. With 56 seconds left to go, 53 seconds left to go. Williams with the ball over to Bailey. Bailey. Pull up 3-point shot is up. No good. Rebounded by Kolek. Kolek with the ball. Ahead to Diawara. Diawara. Shot is up. No good. Should have been a foul. No call. Over to Sensaball. With 33 seconds left to go in the game. Yo, you might as well not even call no foul in this game, man. Just let it go. And Sohan with the ball over to McCullers. Throws and out of bounds off of Dadier.
Sad.
These dudes, like I said, 3-on-1.
These dudes they need to be in the gym.
Mm-hmm. And that'll do it. The Jazz will just dribble out the ball. Final score: Knicks 134, Jazz 117. Knicks will go to 42 and 25 on the season. Jazz will fall to 20 and 46 on the season. Knicks will be Friday night in Indiana to play against the Pacers. Man, we'll be right back here around at 7 o'clock for that game. All right. Shout out to the chat. Diawani, Salute Soldiers, Steve, Dallas Cowboy. What's good? No Strays. Who else in here? Tyrone Hall. What's good? Dante Caruso. Cool. What a RC. Okay. Florida Jets fan. I see you. Mosley. What's good, bro? J Rods 44. What's that? Peter Friend. He said fire someone. Mosley. Debate. All right. Leaf was in here earlier. Salute.
Leaf Day. What up?
Leaf Day. All right, man. Make sure you guys, if this is your first time to the Man Cave podcast and the Aboriginal Sports Network, make sure you hit that like and subscribe button on your way out the door. And also, if you're following on X, formerly Twitter, make sure you hit the follow button for Escott Media and the Man Cave podcast, man. I'm going to give the final stats for this game. For the Knicks, OG Anunoby finishes with 22 points, 2 rebounds. Karl Anthony Towns, 21.7 rebounds, 7 assists. Mikal Bridges finishes with 5 points, 5 rebounds, 2 assists. Landry Shamet with 7 points. Jalen Brunson, the high man, with 28 points, 4 rebounds, 8 assists. Off the bench, Sohan with 4 points. Muhammad Diawara with 10 points. Mitchell Robinson with 6 points and 13 rebounds, 3 assists. Jordan Clarkson, the second leading scorer, with 27 points, 5 rebounds, 3 assists. It was the Jordan Clarkson game. Also, Jose Alvarado with 4 points, 2 rebounds, and has 7 big assists. And that's it. Overall shooting for the Knicks, 48 of 92 for 52%. 3-point shooting, 17 of 40 for 43%. Free throw line, Knicks was 21 of 22 for 95%. Knicks finished with 45 rebounds, 37 assists, 10 turnovers in the game. For the Jazz, Kyle Filipowski finishes with 15.7 rebounds, Cody Williams finishes with 10 points, 2 rebounds. Bryce Sensabaugh, the high man in the game with 29 points, 5 rebounds, 5 assists. Keontae George left the game with 14 points, 2 rebounds, 5 assists. Ace Bailey, the rookie, with 21 points in the game, 4 rebounds. Off the bench, Kevin Love with 6.6 rebounds. Sheway with 2 points. Elijah Harkless with 5 points. Isaiah Collier with 9 points, 5 assists. Anderson Garcia with 6 points, 9 rebounds. Overall shooting for the Jazz, 42 of 87 for 48%. 3-point shooting, they were 18 of 36 for 50%. Free throw line, it was 15 of 19 for 79%. They finished with 38 rebounds, 30 assists, and 15 turnovers in the game and 7 steals. Once again, final score, Knicks 134, Jazz 117. Well, like I said, this was a tale of two halves because the Knicks was getting their butt whipped early in the first half and some parts of the third quarter, but then the Knicks had a strong third quarter to end up taking a lead at the end of the third quarter, and then they finished it off in the fourth quarter with a big fourth quarter to get the win and even their road trip at 2-2 apiece. And it'll be Friday night in Indiana for their fifth game to see if they can salvage this road trip and go 3-2. That'll be a tough game, man. So, Demi, how do you feel about this game?
Well, listen, they definitely put a cardiac on the fans. They had to resuscitate us in the second half of this game. But, I look for this game like the Clippers game. I thought they was definitely going to pull it out in the second half of that game. And they should have in some instances of the game. But, look, the Knicks is not going to play 110 like we want them. I just think that they need to find a way to generate a start that doesn't put them in a hole, because a lot of teams other than Utah is not going to just let them creep back in the game like they have. So they have to sustain something, or the coaching has to come up with something that it doesn't let them slip into a lull where they have to keep fighting out of a hole. It's not going to always work. You know what I mean? So a difference has to make a difference to make sure they don't get behind like that. I mean, it's a good win. I'm glad to not see a loss to Utah, but it's a good win. I mean, I didn't expect them to lose, but they looked bad early on. So it's a good win. Hopefully Indiana will be a different outcome as well, or a different start to have the same outcome.
Okay. Yeah, well, like I said, man, hey, tale of two halves, man. Like I said, Jordan Clarkson, this was the Jordan Clarkson game, probably his best game as a Knick this season, right? Clarkson came in and he saved his best for last, or in this game is
he saved it for Utah.
Oh, hey, but he was out of the rotation, but maybe this gonna get him back in the rotation, right? If he starts scoring and producing and stuff like that, and but like I said, they just trying to find whoever's the hot hand coming off the bench or whoever's going to contribute and stuff like that. So it is what it is, you know what I'm saying? Who knows? Maybe next time it could be Kolek, it could be Hook Porter, it could be somebody else. But hey, you just gotta be ready when they call your number and stuff like that. But
has Clarkson back in your good graces?
No,
now?
he's not. He's not. He's still not. He said he's going to, he want to get in good graces. He's got to do it for the rest of the season, mostly in the playoffs. If you could do it in the playoffs, yeah, you know what I'm saying. But yeah, I mean, towards the end of the season, like if he keeps playing good, then yeah. But I know he's gonna mess up again. he said inconsistency is a lot of players gonna be inconsistent. That's their thing.
Sure.
But you just never know, man. Who knows? Maybe this could turn around. We'll see, man. Because hey, if he starts playing good, and then he's gonna have somebody else gonna be sitting on the bench. You know what I'm saying?
Again, like you said, some guys that are benched, if anything, it should make them bring out the hustle, the focus, and yada yada yada. Listen, you got to be into the game if you want to play the game, like you said. So again, maybe it is a spark you need.
Yeah. But all right, man. Like I said, we're gonna sign off from here, man. D, thanks for tapping in, man. We'll be back Friday night, man. And like I said, everybody in the chat, man, thanks for tapping in. Salute to the chat. And also, like I said, once again, hit that follow and subscribe button on your way out the door, man. We'll be back Friday, man, against the Pacers to see if the Knicks can get their revenge against the Pacers, man. So Hopefully, and to salvage their road trip to make it 3-2 on a road trip.
I'm calling that a dub already.
Okay, you calling it a dub? I'm like, I'm be ready for it. He's gonna call it a dub. All right,
sure.
Tyrone Hall, man. Good night. Salute, Tyrone. Yes, sir. All right, we'll be back Friday, man. Once again, man, thank you guys for tapping in. We'll see you guys. Peace.
Sure.
Who's got the rocket launcher? I say we blow it up. Now fire that thing.
It's for the city of sports, playing with a giant Nick. With my man S. Dot God. That's him. You feel the vibe? That's me. We going live. That's us. That like button shared, you been subscribed. Stadium. That meant like Big Blue, home of the Braves. Yeah. That turnpike you can see, that's where the game's played. NFL one day, then it's the NBA. Madison Square Garden, that's where the Knicks play. This that NY Logan, no it don't get broken. Legalized mean this shit smoking. I'm on topic, dropping another episode. The game winner, trade, maybe a field goal. Everybody right now doing the wave. You tuned in the show called TheMan-Cave. I see the chat, they always doing their thing. Big views, 85 inch screen. The game's on, you rush and bleed. Remain calm, you on the road and chill. Do the watch along. The show's on, the host, you know it's S-God. It's no telling the panel filled with guest stars. You now rocking with the voice, you know who it is. It's your boy J Boogie. You now rocking with my man S-God. I support him to the fullest, you heard? My man Mike Blaze. This is Alter Production. What that mean, we about to alter everything that's playing. Tune in. My man S.T.O.D. Support the show. Subscribe, share it. Most importantly, hit that like button.